Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Woo! I've got the Infinity Stones on. It's happening. Inception. What is going on, you guys? It is Dog Cost Crypto here with Ask Me Anything 21. We're barely legal. We can drink now, finally. Infinity Stones, man. All is possible, man. If you listen to these losers, you would have been fudded out. You would have been gone. You wouldn't have bought the bottom. You wouldn't have done shit. Your mom would have got fucked. Hard. No working out. And I was actually, all jokes aside, I did this post on Twitter about how creatine lowers depression, and for some fucking retarded reason, God damn it,
Already.
Oh, here we go. For some dumb reason, everyone thought I was depressed. No, I'm perfectly happy. No, I was just saying it because it actually helps women more than it really does guys in terms of the depression factor, because a lot of men eat a lot more red meat than women.
Makes sense.
Sort of.
You know, men go through more pressures.
Right. But it is what it is, right?
Hell yeah.
There's no second best. That's right, man. But shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to Art. Shout out to Red Squirrel, Almighty Hexagon, Fallout Zone, Teresa Young. And I'll answer Teresa Young right here. XLM have a chance in the next few weeks and stuff like that. I mean, XLM is the reason XLM went down so much, if I'm being just for real about it, is because it pumped off of the news that they were going to be the actual network for the central bank digital currency of the Ukraine government. And then A couple weeks later, the Russian government rolled in.
Like, damn.
They're like, you know, Putin was like, bro, I got to protect these XRP bags, bro. I can't let this happen. So Brad Garland House and Putin conspired together through XRP funding and stuff to attack the Ukraine. This is the facts. Do not let this alien shit. Don't let all this stuff happening in China and stuff with Kishner. Don't let any of that stuff to fool you. What's really going on is Brad Garlinghouse is funding the Russians through the XRP 2020 network to destroy the Ukraine in order to destroy their adversary and, you know, XLM. Get on my level. Hit up Pepe. Now, obviously, I turned that story arc to 12,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of not wrong either.
Still works out.
I'll let you decide which part's true. Probably the first half. But Teresa Young, I'm not lying about that. That's not wrong. Yo, look it up. The reason XLM pumped so hard and stuff is because that's what happened, and then the Russian government rolled into the Ukraine.
She just said, you're saying it like it's a bad thing. Oh, I'm fucking weak.
Ooh. Anyways. But what's going on, man? Zerk with the, I have no idea, the ZAR 40. No, I was seeing, like, I wasn't sure what currency that was. But South Africa in the chat, shout out to the boy, man. What's going on, bro? Jamie Gonzalez, man, ask me anything. How much pulse chain hex do you got? I got billions.
Big B's.
Big baller brand. What's going on? Damn, I can't really hear myself in the headphones, but oh well. It's fine. My audio is coming in okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn you up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Got you.
He's conceited and needs to hear himself.
That's right.
The voice of a teacher.
That's right. 33 life path.
33.
Life path. GG33. What's going on? Scotland in the house, man. So, okay, for you guys who don't know, man, this is Ask Me Anything 21 Infinity Stones. You asked me, I'm going to knock it down, man. This is a Saturday stream. This is quite an early stream for me, honestly. Yeah. Very, very early and stuff. And before I start, I hate the DMV with a passion. I thought I escaped, you know, I crossed the Rio Grande from California into Nevada and stuff. I thought I thought I was going to live a better life, and here I go in the DMV, and the DMV's worse are here. The DMV is how?
I don't understand.
How is the DMV in Nevada worse than California?
They just make you do shit left and right, man. Like, what the fuck?
Oh boy. Anyway, so Teresa, I mean, if the whole Ukraine thing gets kind of settled out, then I'd see XLM probably do a little better. The one thing is, XLM is I wouldn't call it Ethereum really, but like it's basically the Coke and Pepsi. It's the Pepsi of XRP and stuff. So if XRP starts doing really well, gets listed,
Bitcoin
Litecoin sort of function, then what's going to happen is XLM will start kind of pumping off of that because people will start speculating that one will do good. Plus, I mean, if I'm being for real, it is the one I do like XLM, but it just I haven't had a position since late 2019. Yeah, this is my last position and stuff. So it's kind of what's going around and stuff like that. But Kyle, find some good questions and let's start knocking them down, man. But
fuck yeah, man.
But one of the reasons I called the Infinity Stones is really just talking about a lot of the great projects. You know what it is, man. Like I'm the reason you see all these memes about the Infinity Stones and all this stuff inside crypto, it's because of yo boy. No one else. It was me. Before, who else but me has a gauntlet? Nobody. Go look. I don't see anybody. This shit's custom made.
They don't have the stones, man.
They have the gall. But to remind you guys, right? The 6 Infinity Stones of the gauntlet, of the Hex ecosystem, the Pulse Chain ecosystem, the Richard Heart ecosystem, right? It's Hex. Oh, I guess we have to call it. So it'd be like E Hex, P Hex, Pulse Chain, PulseX, Incentive Token, and the Richard Hart wallet coming to a store near you at some point. Now, I've seen a lot of people crying and bitching, like, oh my God, another sacrifice phase? No! You guys, it'll pump our bags.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like, do we
Actions.
really need this? And it's really, if I'm being fucking honest, the people that are crying the most about it are guys who are trying to launch projects on Pulse Chain that are crying the most about it because they're like, no, another vector that I can't make money on? No. Right? It's really hard for me to do that. I drank a little Bud Light to do that.
They're gonna start flaming you in the chat, Miguel.
Oh, no, no. Flaming hot Cheetos.
So we got the Herc. Hey Miguel, need some more GameFi info? Haven't heard you say anything on it for a while.
What? GameFi info?
GameFi.
So right now we're inching closer and closer and closer into a full launch of Illuvium. Right now we're working on Palomos is waiting on a token launch later this year.
All right.
Pretty
There we
cool
go.
and stuff. Yeah, but just like all the sacrifices, we still waiting. Right? We have, there's a lot of these GameFi projects that we've been looking at, haven't invested into and stuff like. I have a little bit of RBW, which is like the rainbow token and stuff.
Yeah.
Fancy Games, which is still alive, by the way, dirt cheap and stuff like. So a lot of these projects, like I think throwing a scratcher of $200 into those two at least, they're dirt cheap right now. It's not a terrible bet because they're already down 90-something% anyway, and there's involvement at least with the RBW. There's involvement from Axie Infinity and stuff like that. So in terms of involvement, until we get kind of a spring, and we need a catalyst to pump off GameFi season. So right now, all the GameFi coins are in the trash. They're in the shitter, right? But now is where you can sift and get new games. There's shrapnel that's coming out and stuff. So we have a lot of connections. We're pretty deep into Palomos and stuff and all the games that they're promoting and stuff. So we'll have to see as things kind of roll on. But like everything, no one really wants to launch shit until the prices start going up because then they're like, okay, cool, I can launch it here. My token won't do that terrible. It might pump.
Okay.
And that's really what's going on, right? The Gala bags looking plump. That's right. Make sure your Gala V2 and stuff like that. And you know what? It's really sad. Like a lot of people don't like. We announced hey, you guys should sell your Gala V1. Then rebuy it back in once V2. It's the same thing when we did with Aave.
Okay.
From back in the day. Before the pre-fork, but when they turned from ETH Lend to Aave, right? We told people just sell their coins and just rebuy back later, so you don't have to deal with all the bullshit, right? And a lot of people, you can just tell a lot of people were asleep at the wheel because they just completely like, when did this happen? And then the V1 coins are like worthless,
Which is what always happens.
which happens. So you have to pay attention. You don't have. I mean, of course, everyone has lives, but you have to once a week. Just check the chats, do
news,
stuff.
check
Trust me, because this at least once a week. If you're just checking something, you won't really fall prey to this stuff, right? But if you let it go for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, it becomes a habit, and then you get rolled, basically. Yeah. So okay, Kyle. So go ahead.
Yeah, we got Jay the Barbarian with the $10 super chat. What's good? Do you think about staking on Hex currently?
On which Hex?
Just Hex?
X in general.
Guess
So
Hex.
right now for me, right now it's really accumulation season. So now is the time to get the biggest liquid bag that you can. Then once Hex does this big impulsive move up and actually moves up, so let's just say maybe P Hex is up there in the 8 cent range, and maybe E Hex is finally maybe 2 cents or something like that, 3 cents. At that point there, that's when you start looking at what am I willing to do some stakes with and chill out. You have the one thing is you have to get the biggest. If you're going to stake on Ethereum Hex, you have to stake the largest amount you can, so you don't get rolled. And really anything less than a year and a half is fine on eHex. But if you do a 2-3 year Hex stake, you're going to miss the bull market.
Yeah, it's going to be off cycle.
It's going to be off cycle and stuff. So it's one of the rare times that you could literally skip a year if you wanted to, or jump out, maybe maybe do some stakes to come out in the next year and a half, something like that, and then basically skip forward to maybe a 3-year stake from now, 4-year stake from now, and then do your ladder up to 10 years, something like that. But one big stake every year, something like that. It's got to be 100,000 Hex plus possible. Yeah, it's the biggest. The more bigger, the better to protect you and stuff. But and now on Pulse Chain, because the gas fees are much lower, they will go up, but it's much lower. Effectively, you can just, shit. You can do a much smaller stakes, but I would still recommend probably still above like 20, 30K hex minimum per stake minimum on Pulse Chain. But you can get away with a lot smaller stakes now because just the fees are so cheap right now. But it's really, for me, this is crazy for me to say, but like really it is. Like right now it's about, this is the biggest liquid bag possible so you can make the best decisions later on.
Okay.
So you're like, okay, I'm going to stake away 30% away. Cool. Just in case I'm retard fun. I mean, really, that really saved a lot of people. Just like, okay, I'm going to stake 3 stakes, 6 months, a year and a half. Mm-hmm. Just in case I'm dumb. Just in case I do something really dumb and lose it and stuff. Because I get swept up into the hype of all these dumb coins and stuff. Well, you shouldn't be putting money into, but you're going to probably. A little bit.
Gambling is a sin. We do this.
Gambling is a sin. But yeah, there you go, man. Next question.
Yeah, we got Tegrity Crypto Farms. What about Spell Token?
Well, Spell Token more than likely will not do shit until probably like close to October of next year, if it does anything. Daniele hasn't rugged; he's still there, but like the fams are pissed at him. His own people are mad at him and stuff, right? Even more mad than Andre's people, if I'm being honest and stuff. But he didn't rug, and he's still there. And let me tell you, he's very deeply in bed with the AVAX people. And the AVAX people got bread.
Okay.
So there's a lot of the AVAX is going to do very well this cycle. So it might come back and stuff, but it's just going to be like, the thing is, it's going to take like, this is what I'm trying to say. So if Bitcoin and Ethereum get back to all-time highs, a lot of these coins will not be back at all-time highs. They'll be significantly still at a discount because we'll have the market have to overpump for them just to break back even.
Yeah, with no new upgrades, no new shit.
Yeah. And even with new upgrades, it has to have hype. So like Daniele's got to get hyped again and stuff. So we'll see what happens. Maybe the drug cartel can pump up AVAX.
All right, we got
hear that from me.
We got a Red Pill Crypto Guy. When
and hit the like button. What the fuck?
When Real Bull Run, early 2024. Keep DCAing, and is Fed keeping it delayed?
Now, real bull run. I mean, technically, we've been in a bull market already.
Yeah.
Since I would say November of 2022, we bought the Bitcoin bottom, Ethereum bottom, and we're on a 2x right now on all those gains. Shout out to the boys.
There you go.
But in terms of what real bull market and stuff, and the only thing really pumping right now is we had a meme coin pump. We had some micro cap coins. We had like Unibot and a couple other things, but like it's been mostly micro cap coins, and then of course the launch of Pulse Chain, which is awesome, right? People could have took profits on the multiples and stuff, or just the break evens and everything like that. So there's that right there. But outside of that, you're right. So yeah, honestly, we start getting more pumps later this year, and especially in the first half of next year is when everything starts pumping. Especially as we get closer to the Bitcoin halving. Right now, in terms of where we're at in the cycle, this is kind of like a 2019 year.
Okay.
Yeah. Depending depending because of macro and stuff. We could be entering the 2020. Like it's not perfect, but it could be like we're entering like a early 2020.
There's a transition period we're currently in.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, exactly right. So the Fed's going to increase rates one more time. Then we're probably getting a chillax. It's going to chillax there for a while, and then hopefully from there we do get the Bitcoin ETF. With the Bitcoin ETF getting approved is going to pump us pretty decently. So it's going to be awesome.
Then we got Brian Ray is asking, Miguel, when you started to come up with money, crypto, was there anyone around you who was jealous, and any advice how to deal with that from your experience?
Sort of coming up, I moved away.
Honestly, just cutting those people out of your life.
I mean, it's not. Well,
depending who,
depending who, limiting exposure and stuff. But I didn't really have a lot of haters, or at least they were talking shit about me in private, right? I mean, like everyone does and stuff, right? Honestly, I just always kept to myself and stuff. I mean, before this, I rarely even had a social media presence. If I'm being honest, like before crypto, the only social media I had was a Twitter. I think I didn't like Instagram. I had a Facebook, and I thought this shit was lame as fuck. I was on Instagram literally like a couple weeks into when it started and stuff, and then I was like, this is lame as fuck. I literally like Snapchat, and then I was like, after a year, that got lame, and then I was like, man, screw all this stuff, man. I'm just gonna make this bread.
There you go.
That's it. And so that's what I did. I just focused down. People are always going to talk shit, but like if it's family, you just don't hang around with them as much. Just limited exposure and stuff, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Okay, we got... There it is. Oh my god, the super chat just disappeared. All right, there you go. The Herc coming at us again. Any noteworthy NFT projects?
Besides Red Pill Lions, there's this NFT project on Solana that might be halfway decent, but I'm still doing my research on it, so I can't really say the names of it yet.
Yeah.
But there's some stuff cooking on Solana. Magic Cat's looking like, so there's actually been some news on Magic Cats. Let me see if I can. It's more of a teaser tweet and stuff. Let me see if I can show it to you guys real quick. Jesus Christ. All right, share my Twitter, please. So we got Spooky Swap says something new is coming. So it looks like either we're gonna have an upgraded maybe dark pools for the cats, or we might have another sale of Magic Cats.
Oh shit!
And let me tell you this: last time Magic Cats launched, that was a fucking dub, son. So trust
Cash
me,
money.
Trust me, man. I'm in the cut waiting. I'm in the cut waiting and stuff. So it's kind of funny. So it's just recently. There's a big FUD news and stuff that Reaper is no longer going to be having Magic Cats to do repothfication. They're still doing Boo and stuff.
Yeah.
Could be because of this.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we got a Fallout Zone asking, when do you think Richard Hart will pull out the wallet next year or later next year or later this year?
Now he could do it anytime he wants, and honestly, but there's so much shit still to be done on PulseX and everything like that. If I'm being really honest, it'd be like deep into Q4. Deep into Q4 from what I'm seeing right now. The best time to launch it would be November.
Okay.
If I was him, now I'm not him. He's like, it could be November, but anywhere between November and February would probably be the best time to launch it because the people are flush with PHEX and EHEX. Yeah. And then the reason the sacrifice would be good is because it gets rid of all that EHEX and PHEX. Allows these coins to pump, and people are like, oh my god, it's gonna pump. And then because everyone believes it's gonna pump. And then on top of that, people are buying because they want to get into that coin and stuff.
The FOMOing starts happening.
The FOMOing starts happening and stuff like that. So there's all that jazz there. So, but that would be the best time to launch it in my personal opinion, right? But he could wait until fucking after the Bitcoin halving sometime deep in the summer if he really wants pump. So it's another bullet in the chamber.
There you go. Then we got a Gojo Satoru. Miguel.
The fuck did you call me? No.
We said, Miguel, do you still think we could hit 5K ETH this summer, and why?
This 5K.
I don't know if you said this. It says this summer, but maybe next. But
the way things are kind of looking now, if you got the Bitcoin ETF to pass, and then we actually got finally the Fed to finally stop. We could get 4K maybe at most, maybe 3K and some change, but 5K be stretching it out and stuff like that. But I'll never say never. I mean, hey, it's possible.
Can happen,
but it's from what it's looking like right now, we'd be looking pretty good if we were at 3,400 right now.
Ooh,
so
okay.
that would
300.
Yeah, it's because that's almost a 2x from here. Okay. Yeah.
Then we got Amari Rasta. Is the Litecoin halving as important as Bitcoin?
No. But it's the start. It's a start of when the Litecoin halving happens, you know that the Bitcoin halving is coming, basically, right? It's just the market, the market kind of I mean, maybe Bitcoin, maybe it might still pump up a little bit, but I'd have to look at the price of Litecoin. I think it only reached if I remember right, I think it only reached, it's $92 right now. Currently, it maybe less than 30-40 days ago. Where is it at? Yeah, it peaked at about $112. So maybe it can pump back up a little bit. Maybe it just goes to 140, 150, and that's kind of it. But I was kind of expecting it, as long as we didn't get any bad stuff with the market. I mean, I was kind of expecting this thing to hit 220 or so. But it's looking like it's not going to happen. So it just is what it is.
Okay. Then we got the Grandmaster Fro DCC. How much should we be focusing on buying Pulse Chain related coins versus ETH and ETH coins?
Now it is now. I recommend, as between friends and shit, I recommend hey, you probably should be in Pulse Chain, right? Yeah. But I mean, especially if you're brand new, you 50% of your attention should be in the Ethereum side.
Okay.
Still stacking that ETH while it's cheap right now. People are saying ETH is so dead. Look at the fees. Look at this and shit. Man, bros, let's shut the fuck up here. The coin's gonna do really well, and if it does really well, when you want the gas fees to be high because it makes your L1 pump, because then it makes DeFi users go over there. Plus, when Ethereum multiplies, more people are what's going on in Ethereum? I want to use this. Oh my god, it's so expensive. I'll buy the next L1 season, and then the pumps are bags, so it's good, right?
Yeah.
But I see a lot of posts of guys like saying like, oh my god, like the gas fees are so terrible, and it's just everyone's just trying to pump their bags. Let's be for real. But I get
Makes
it.
sense.
I get it.
Okay, we got Yo France with the super chat, with the $5 super chat. Do you think Richard Hart is going to do a sack for the wallet in 2025? So it gives us a final pump before this cycle ends, same as he did to Hex with Pulse sack.
It's possible that I think that's a little late, but you're not completely wrong. It could happen, but he couldn't be wait. I mean, I feel like it's more of a 24 thing than it is like a 25 thing.
Okay.
But hey, man, we'll take what we can get, man.
Hell
We'll
yeah.
take what we can get, man. I mean, shit, man. As long as it happens, that's the beautiful thing, man.
Then we got Jay the Barbarian. Is it now a good time to buy a Cosa?
You can buy some and stuff like that, but it's all about if you're going to stake it and yield on it and everything like that. It is a yield farm token at the end of the day. So,
Okay.
PI Cosa and stuff.
Then we have Yasir Mohammed. DCC, what's your speculation on LTC or Litecoin happening? We still expecting a pump?
I mean, let me look real quick. Why is it saying that one? Give me 1 second. I mean, literally, the Litecoin halving is happening in 4 days. So, like, if it hasn't pumped already, man, like, it basically looks like, I mean, it's $12 top and shit. So, I mean, it is good overall. I mean, it does make it rarer and everything like that. So, I mean, overall, it is sort of boon over time, but still, it's like it's lost its hype because Charlie Lee, like, people forget that you do need a founder. You need a
community backer.
Yeah, you need somebody like to pump. You need somebody to market the coin essentially. Right, but it is what it is.
Okay, then we got Jahombi Diminache. Do you think PHEX is really worth more than EHEX?
That's what the market says currently. But it's just because it's cheaper to stake and stuff. Because like, the main staking function is going to be easier to do on Pulse Chain or EHEX.
Yeah.
But it maybe at one point if things get really hyped up, we could see that gap closing a little bit and stuff. But a lot of people, since they have most of their money in Pulse Chain and PulseX, they have it over there. They're just being lazy and they just buy on the Pulse Chain side, which is cheaper to do anyway because their cash is over there.
Yeah.
And this is what, and it's easier just to push the buy button on that.
Makes sense. We got Kaki Socrates. I can't even fucking see. Thoughts on the weight pump for Coast?
I mean, it's just a staking token to lower fees down. So it's like once you have like a certain amount, you stake it out.
Yeah.
Like there's not really much thing. I mean, maybe it could pump off the hype, of course, but if you're going to use the platform and you stake some, it's almost got like these crypto card sort of tokenomics where if you hold this much Crow and you stake it, you get this discount here, or you get this card here, right? It's kind of the same sort of thing except for onboarding fees and everything like that. So I mean, there could be a pump on it and everything like that. Initially, because it's so low market cap anyway, it can pump, of course, but you got to think that like other people are also thinking that like so a few weeks ago when they released that, hey, we lost our partner, oh my god, that's probably when you should have bought the weight token.
Okay.
Versus like now, like if you're gonna get into a speculation pump, you got to hurry up now before they really do launch that thing, because if you wait days and more days on it and then it does launch and stuff, you're late. You're just exit liquidity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Okay, we got Nexter Winder with the $5 super chat. Bull run hits. 50 mil Pulse is your bag. Are you selling the whole bag and reinvesting, or selling half to dump it back in?
Depends where we are in the cycle. If it's early, yeah, we'll buy back in. But if it's starting to get long in the tooth, where we're over like $14,000 Ethereum and stuff like that, you should be laddering out and taking some profits here and there. Just in your, I mean, especially like covering your ass. A lot of Hexicans didn't cover their ass at all, and you could tell because I mean, like everyone transgender on us. So like I mean, I know like everyone had to pay the bill somehow, but like it is it kind of is what it is.
Okay, we got Space Bank. Thoughts on Bytes project?
Which one?
Or Bytes project.
No comment.
Space Bank. No comment. Got you. We got Fallout Zone asking, which is better, the Lido or Rocket Pool?
Oh, Lido or Rocket
Yeah,
Pool?
Lido. I was thinking about getting into one of them.
Rocket Pool would be probably better for you.
Okay.
I don't like derivative tokens, but either way, you're trusting. I mean, you're putting your, like, you're making either a pool. You're either starting your own pool or you're jumping in someone else's pool. I mean, me and Charlie have talked about maybe starting a pool and stuff on Rocket Pool just to, if you want to stake your Ethereum, but like it does feel like you're just like. I said this the other day. Like, basically, there's almost. I went on a podcast the other day. I got interviewed, so that thing that's coming out in a couple days, the Halvening report. But if I'm being honest, if you don't have at least 100 Ethereum, why the fuck would you? I wouldn't even. Why bother fucking staking your ETH? What's the fucking point? If you don't got 100 ETH, bros. If you don't have $188,000 of Ethereum, what's the point? Because let me put this in perspective, right? Like, if you had $1 million of Ethereum, $1 million, and you staked all your Ethereum, right? That would produce you $40,000 of income a year. But it's $1 million plus fucking dollars. It's 4%, right? Like, if I had $1 million of Hex and I staked it, I'll make way more than that shit. Yeah, way more. I mean, like, it's, and then on top of that, the multiples on it. And so, I mean, Ethereum's gonna do multiples as well, right? Mm-hmm. But you also have the risk of, like, there's this risk and like, you have to stake stuff and everything like that. It's just, I like having having it liquid ready and doing whatever I want with it. There's people who are doing STETH through Lido. For most of you guys, there's no point in staking your Ethereum. And then most guys are, because they don't know any better. At least, look, he's asking the good questions. He's like, how can I natively do it myself? Like, like, okay, I don't have 32. Let me go on this DeFi platform here. So you're like already you're already like a purple belt, well step above the average guy. The average guy was like, let me stake it on Coinbase.
Dump it all in.
Yeah, let me put it on Gemini. Let me put it on Kraken. Dumb, right? So I would much rather just be liquid on that Ethereum. There's really no point on staking it.
Okay, we got Exploding Rubber Ducky with the $2 super chat. Can you look at ERGO and tell us what you think of it? ERGO.
ERGO. Let me see. Give me 1 second.
I like that name.
Does that have an A or is it an E?
It's an E. ERGO.
Okay. Oh, let me take a look at it. So, $85 million market cap. Let's see what it's done in the last. Pumped up here. $2 came back down. $1.20. Most of its circulating supply is out already, but there's some team token unlocks, I would imagine. Powering the future of finance, or goes the next generation smart contract platform. Just all fucking jumble words. A fair start and launched in 2019. There's no initial coin offering, no mine, no pre-allocation tokens. Like 2019. Wait, hold up. All right, let's see. Basically, pumped up, of course. ICO pump, dump, wrecked. Okay, 30 cents. So someone may have, if they're smart, they could have maybe picked it up here. $2 went up to $18. Is dumped down. I mean, it's down 93% and stuff like that. This could suffer. This is kind of remind me a little bit of Phantom a bit, but it just didn't go as parabolic as Phantom. Yeah. But it all basically what I'm worried about this coin is that it just didn't keep enough of its actual members and stuff and its actual ecosystem in order to actually like survive out here in these streets.
Lots of hype.
Yeah, it could have lost its hype and stuff like that. Let's see, 2019 fair launch. That's pretty bad. 4 point, like truly a fair launch with only like less than 5% of their funds allocated to ecosystem development. So how are you funding shit? Let's see, GRT. Let's see, mine it. Available across protocol exchanges. ASIC. GPU. Oh, that's their big thing. So it's a proof of work and stuff through their regular computers and stuff. So laptops and shit. God, that's why it's like they're trying to pop it up. Partners. Little trash. You see how I did that? I was like, no. Unless it's Coinbase Ventures, which is Conceal Network. Get the fuck out of here. Nope. Emergo, maybe Emergo a little bit, but Cardano. So there's some Cardano money in here.
Okay.
This could just be a side play, just like, hey, we can get in cheap and stuff, just get waves. So there's a little bit of Cardano money, and there's a little bit of like of essentially Polkadot money in this, because and you can tell it's the Chinese connection. So there's that side of the play. So there's that side of the Ethereum partners. It could pump, but it would just take some crazy news or like updates and stuff like that. But it's just like unless they can really it just depends on what's getting built on there and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, you can take the screen down. Let me see if I have. Let's go with chains. Share screen again. Let's see if where to go. It's not good that I'm not really seeing it yet. Okay, here we go. Ergo. $4 million on the whole blockchain, bros. Not good. There is 1, 2. There's all the money's on 2 platforms right now, which is
Not bad.
and anything that's Launchpad is trash. Sigma Phi, Sigma with UST, Spectrum Finance. So it's either, I mean, it's starting off early. I mean, if you want to just take a scratcher bet on it, don't fucking put the whole portfolio on it. If you really do like it, if you're paying attention to it, everything will do okay-ish in a bull market, right?
Yeah.
But it all depends, because if you get it I mean, like if we look at the market cap, right? You said it was like what? Market cap's $85 million and stuff. So it'd be nicer if it was down to the 40s or 30s for how low it is in terms of money. But most of the supplies, maybe it could pump up and stuff like that. But like, it's gonna have trouble going past 18 unless there's some fucking really bullish news or something like that.
Okay.
Let's see. And then one of the things why maybe could possibly 2White's getting popular as well is because a lot of the Ethereum miners, the GPU miners, are probably heading over here trying to. So that's the only thing I could see. If you have a lot of the Ethereum miners, the leftover miners with GPUs coming on Ergo to try to mine it, maybe. But
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, you can take it down now. Thank you.
Okay, we got John B. Demenache. What will it take for the party? Yeah, the party for both hex.
Parity.
Yeah, parity to be equal.
What will it take?
Yeah.
Maybe if the movie's really successful and there's a lot of buys on that side, maybe that'll create parity for a while. But they're always going to be a differing of price and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
So
always going to be.
it'll always be off teeter.
It's going to be off teeter. Yeah, one stronger, but it's more than likely PX is going to be stronger. But I wouldn't be shocked. This bull market's crazy. We could at one point get like EHEX stronger or something.
Yeah, just shoot up at one
yeah,
point.
just at one point and stuff. But that's just kind of what's going on there.
Okay. We got Hex Space Diamond with the $5.55 super chat. We're offering top Richard Hart ecosystem influencer.
What?
So let me read it real quick.
Okay, this one right here. Yeah. Space Diamonds. We're offering influencers for minute of Grail NFTs. Space Diamonds always. I'm not if I'm being really honest, man, I'm not really messing with any NFT projects until like Mintra launches.
Okay.
But I'm not knocking you, bro. I respect the hustle, dude.
Okay.
Like, yeah, we're offering top influencers free min of our Grail NFT, chain NFT projects, Hex Space Diamonds on August 5th. So, hey, man, shout out to you, man. Like, do your thing, bro. But like, I'm really not messing with any NFTs, 0% outside of like. I mean, literally until Mintra launches and stuff, or if we find out Mintra doesn't launch, then whatever the name, that ecosystem, then from there, I'll have it a part of my show of like rating like NFTs and doing other stuff on the Pulse Chain ecosystem. But I'm just, because right now I
Holding off.
Yeah, I'm holding off on that right now. Just as an example and stuff to you, man. So I'm not knocking you, bro.
Fuck yeah. We got Red Squirrel. Have you checked out Tetra yet, Miguel? Would be interested in your take of the concept.
I've checked it out. I'm just not really like putting money into it or anything like that. I'm just concentrating on other coins right now. This is not a knock on Tetra or anything like that.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it is pretty cool and stuff like you get the code and chain on. It makes it easier to build things on chain and stuff.
Yeah.
But I forgot the other. There's another one where like I'm so sorry I can't remember the name of it. But there's another one where like they're building on the same thing. No. I'm sorry. This is built on Ethereum. Forgive me. So yeah. So there's a bunch of that stuff. I'll go do that. Kyle's doing a very important mission for me right now. Get me another energy drink. So as I take over the stream and hit the like button, you guys, man. Let's see where we left off. Where is it? I saw a really great. Let's see, XYZ. Using your power, using yours and Richard's connections with Jay Waller, Fresh and Fit. Do you think it's doable to onboard the Tate brothers? That would have a huge community. Be really cool. It's been in the works here and there, but like at the same time too. I mean, like their main priorities is all the stuff that's been happening to them, like the unfair jailing of them, which is bullshit. Like these dudes didn't human traffic anybody. These hoes are retarded.
Retarded.
Yeah, but the older I get, the more I say this and stuff. All women are trife. It's sad to say that shit. It really is. Like I don't like I respect for my mom, but respect for my mom and stuff like that, and my grandma and everything like that. But like all women are trife. All women. Doesn't matter color, creed, nothing, religion. All women are trife. Trifling. They love you when you're strong, and then when you're weak and stuff, they're really tested and stuff like that. So like, and then even if they stay with you, as an example, even if they stay with you when you're down, they're complaining. It isn't like an easy ride down there.
Yeah.
Like they can rock with you homeless, but they're still like nagging at you. Yeah, I'll read it right now, Kyle. But yeah, anyway. Let's see. $10 super chat. 40 Traveler. $10 super chat. Yo, DC, check out Elephant Money performance year to date, especially against Bitcoin, Ethereum. Was flash loaned early in 22, but strong recovery since. Priced in BNB, nearing its all-time high, 10 times bull pro. Hey, man. Hey, look. I typically, as like a thing, I stay away from BNB projects.
Okay.
The ecosystem in general. But I will check it out, not on stream. I will check it out afterwards. If I do like it or I do something, I will mention it on the next stream or something like that. I promise you that, man. But I'll take a look. I'll have Kyle take a note of it and stuff, and we'll do some work because we're doing some research tonight anyway.
Hell yeah.
So I'll take a look at that and stuff like that. That's a cool thing. Kyle's keeping me on track of looking up coins. I be forgetting sometimes.
So put your motherfucking questions in, and
yeah.
I could help you guys out here.
Yeah. That's a DM Kyle and stuff too. But I'll definitely do. But I typically stay away from stablecoin providers and shit. Don't want to get looned. But it is what it is. Yeah, you do. But Miguel, you sacked from liquid loans. Shut up.
That's my cookie.
That's my cookie. But that's what's going on. So there's one other question before I send it off to you, Kyle. There's just wanted to see if I could find it. Adam, could you still get some granary tokens if you didn't sack? You could buy it on the exchange. You can either buy it on the balancer forks. If you go to Beethoven X on Phantom, it has a button where you can click onto Optimism and then you can add it to your chain. You can buy it there, or you can buy it on Phantom, or there's a bunch of places you could buy it. You could Arbitrum as well. But if you didn't sack, you're not going to get an airdrop. Right now, for anyone who's sacked for the granary, there's a free airdrop, an extra airdrop for anyone who's sacked on OP. So if you sacked on Ethereum or you sacked on Phantom or Arbitrum anywhere, it's an OP airdrop. So it's a good amount of. I got some decent amount of coins. I mean, it's about a 16 million grain airdrop plus. So it's pretty decent. So and then it goes away after like 45 days. So go check it out, man. It's safe and stuff. I've pinned it in all the crypto mindset chats.
Boom, check it out.
There you go. Free money from the sky.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead, Kyle.
We got Cheetah Western. Do you think EHEX will return to its all-time high? Because that's a 50x from here.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Over a bull market.
Yes.
Now, but it'd be the sort of thing where like it's like I actually would say I'd rather say maybe like it gets to like if in a bull market things are going good and everything like outside of just some craziness or like fucking the Godwell just dumping all his bags or just some retarded shit.
Yeah.
Or just he keeps gifting more money to retards.
You never know at this point.
Gifting money to retards and stuff like that, or maybe doing illegal OTC deals.
Hit him with that serious.
Or a serious face and stuff like that. Or if that's happening, then it's fucked. But if it's not, it should. I mean, I think I'd be more confident really saying it gets back to 40 cents than 56. But if the bull market's going well and everything's going good, then I think it can get back to 56 cents. Another retest of 56 cents. I think that's in the cards. That's not like out of the realm of possibility and stuff. If fucking Ethereum does like a fucking 12x, bro, we're all fucking, oh my God, bro. Everyone's not a virgin anymore. Girlfriends for everybody. You get a girlfriend.
Our holiness.
You get a girlfriend. You get a girlfriend. All these black pillars are like, hey, you guys, I got something to confess. I got laid.
I got red pill.
I got red pill. I'm pretty sure. Cool.
Okay, we got Weekend at Bernie's. What do you think about the TMFNR on Pulse Chain? It's been making nice moves, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Is it a buy?
Let me check it out. I mean, obviously, so what he's talking about is that there's a kind of a meme coin project and stuff that's launched that it's the one where like it's a picture they made like a here I'll just show it. Fuck. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Where did I do it? Oh, and this is that creatine thing I was talking about, man. God damn, bro. Like people's life stories in here.
Right.
Like everyone's like, I mean, I was on creatine and lost all my hair, bro. Like what? Like I know it's DHT, like DHT. Like there's all these different derivatives of like where your testosterone can go and stuff.
Yes.
But these Native American hair I have.
The natives.
Yeah.
Get that 50% in us.
So basically this thing, TFFMR, they had this safety flight white paper V1, right? So obviously it says, welcome to TFR, join the flight. In case of emergency, act like a man with a big dick. Right? And there's all these funny things and stuff. You got this chick, they made her tits bigger. There's Buck, there's Dylan. They did Dylan dirty, bro. I'm sorry, bro. We'll be having Buck and them, the team from Fiat, Famous, Flux, just basically every project that's launching on Pulse Chain.
Fuck yeah.
Next Thursday at 8 p.m., but I'm still working on the schedule. But sometime next week, I will be having them on. And they did this whole little meme thing here, so it's pretty cool. Did I ever post it? I'm pretty sure I did. Or did I not? Oh, I guess I didn't. My bad. Let me, here, I'll post it right now. I apologize to you guys.
I'm going to hit you with another question meanwhile.
Yeah.
We got Elliot Chapo. Miguel, what's your favorite whiskey and cigar?
Fucking shoot me now. Well, I like Monte Cristos personally. I like the white series, but because I don't like a heavy cigar.
Okay.
Because I don't smoke cigars every single week, but when I do, Dos Equis. I usually like Churchill's. I like Churchill's white series, Monte Cristos and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then, but I'm still dabbling into cigars and stuff. But that's a really great cigar. It's a good starter cigar. In terms of a whiskey, Whistle Pig's really good. And then I like a lot of Japanese whiskeys and stuff like that. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the name of it right now. Some really good Japanese whiskeys
I
and stuff.
names, yeah.
There's a member in the Hex community that's like this chick. I forgot her name. Sorry. That's like a whiskey connoisseur and stuff. And I asked her, hey, what's some good whiskey? She was just sending me like $30,000 bottles, and I was like, yo, chill. But
I drink. I don't avidly drink.
Yeah. Let me post this for you guys. $30,000 and shit, man. I'd rather just buy a watch or something with that money, or like literally, I would just buy like $15,000 of Ethereum, buy like 10 ETH, throw the rest into fucking PHEX and Pulse Chain, like,
And then buy yourself Jack the Coke.
or to buy some I almost said OF bags, but like this is the thing. Oh, is there no sound on this?
It up, I'm tangled up in diamond cuts. You see they little bubble butts.
Okay, that's enough.
We're gonna get demonetized again.
Yeah, we get demonetized. It seems to be a regular occurrence on the show.
Wonder why.
But you can take it down now. There you go. Oh, I still have to look for it and stuff. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, but anyway, go read another question off, Kyle.
Yeah, we got Anthony the Investor. Can gaming move to Pulse Chain?
yes, but it's going to happen much later in the cycle. So I would say we won't really start getting any serious games and stuff or anything really like that until late 24. Early 25 is when we're going to start getting. We'd actually get some probably flash game sort of games like that and stuff. I'm not talking about these little scam games. I'm talking about like an actual like, oh, it's actually like a video game with a token on it and everything like that. But that's all happened because right now we're still building the building blocks of the whole infrastructure and infrastructure and stuff like that. So that's what's kind of going on there. So yeah.
Okay, then we got Joseph Moreno. Thoughts on Hello. Since YouTube influencers are on that show.
You'll see it. If you give me a little more explanation on that question, I'll definitely go into it. Share my screen for 1 second. So I just want to show something, right? So the other blockchain I showed, right, it had like $4 million in TVL locked in there. This is Pulse Chain. After this massive drop, right, we were the number 2 biggest ecosystem during our pump and stuff. That should let you know where we're going. Yeah. But we're still at the bottom right here. Literally, the bottom's happened already. I personally, like, worst case, we drop another 40%. That's if the market takes a shit. I've been saying this to our guys already for a while now. You guys been watching me on YouTube. I do need to tweet more of my calls and more crap. I mean, I say it on YouTube, but if you don't catch it on YouTube, like, I know Twitter's like to like immortalize it, to like chisel it as a thing and stuff. But I've been saying for weeks now that like, yo, we bottomed already.
Yeah,
that six we got on Pulse Chain, that 2.6 we got on PulseX, that was the bottom there. I'm fairly confident on that. The only thing that is now, if everything just takes a fat shit, then okay, like, but we're absolute worst case 50% from here lower, and that's the bottom. So like we've already touched pretty close to the bottom. So you're buying here to now, it doesn't matter. Like you're buying the bottom already. Okay. So it is what it is there. But just to show you guys, right? Like Pulse Chain is a very new ecosystem, so we have the number 1 DEX, which probably won't change at all, which is PulseX, $285 million. We got Flux, shout out to the boys, $35 million in market cap. Pulse Rate, which if I remember, Algo stablecoins and stuff, Daytona Finance, Chip Finance, Easy Swap, a lot of these are pretty bad. Yikes. Cola Factory. Wow. Olympus Pulse, man. Y'all, for the love of God. You could basically just delete like probably from 5 down, but this is normal. But this is like what you need this in an ecosystem, right? Yeah. You just need this in an ecosystem. But you have other ecosystems, right? Where like let's look at some of like the darlings, right? Let's look at Arbitrum, right? You have GMX, legit as fuck. We're gonna have our own very soon. Ooh, famous. Uniswap and stuff, but like I mean that's fine. One of the reasons too is that there's a lot of name brand stuff here because basically if you took out all the stuff that Ethereum's built and they built their own projects, all they have is GMX, but that's pretty good. GMX is incredible. So big up to fucking Arbitrum and stuff. But if you take a lot of this, let's just take Uniswap out, let's take Aave out, let's take Balancer out, let's just take all Curve, Convex. And like if you actually made their community make tokens, they wouldn't really want to have shit really. But they're one of the darlings. They're one of the darlings of Ethereum. There's $2 billion of money in over here, which is pretty significant, right? Now, if you look at it, the ones that I favor Optimism way more than Arbitrum. I'm it's kind of like Kusama fucks. Like the Optimism fucks. They OP out here, man. Arbitrum's kind of AB. Right, but you look at the reason I like this and stuff. So now this isn't if you look at what Synthetics is right here, right? Can you full screen me, please, so they can take a look? So now excluding, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take Aave out, I'm gonna take Uniswap out and stuff like that.
Or full screen the actual screen.
Yeah, he's full screen. He's gonna go on my face like this. But if you actually look at this, right, in terms of like actual like new projects and stuff, right? Synthetics is an OG Ethereum project, but what they did is they did something very significant. They said, "Yo, fuck Ethereum. We're moving to OP." Before it was cool to do so, they burned the ships. We're 100% on OP now, so it's an OP project now.
Fuck yeah.
So Synthetics, one of the OG, the people who created yield farming, are on OP. Venodrome, literally one of the most profitable dexes in crypto right now. Period. On God.
You heard?
Yes, sir. Now, I'm not going to call it Aave. I'm not going to call it Uniswap. These are OG projects and shit.
Yes.
Like, because what I'm counting here is like, what's new talent? What are like people like jucking and shiving and moving? Sun Finance. There's a little bit of this. It's kind of like Tarot, basically. Beefy. This is an auto compounder. Not going to count that because it's on a bunch of chains, but still decent. Stargate's okay-ish. And then Beethoven X, my boys, but still like, but you see like some of the talent, like there's much more. Basically what's going on here is that you had a lot of the talent from Phantom come over here early on. And these are some of the projects that I invested on that I still have money up here on OP. So we're gonna be talking a lot about OP during Crypto Mindset. I don't even want to unveil it. I'll say Q3, but I'm not going to call it the real name.
Not yet.
The next Crypto Mindset course is going to be heat, you guys. I'm not going to say the name, but like.
You ain't gonna see it coming.
You ain't gonna see it coming. I did, but you ain't gonna see it coming. I'm just saying Pentagon. But yeah. Oh, fucking Vesper, lol. This is the one that shocked me that it's not dead yet. Vesper. They got really hurt. Like this was actually a really good token. Like the founder's a Bitcoin OG, all the stuff. The guy's on his project and stuff, but the horrible thing is it just got destroyed by Ethereum gas fees and stuff. So, and it transferred a little too late now. So hopefully maybe they can bring it up and stuff. But this was a decent project where you could yield on very early on in DeFi summer. But like, just it is what it is. And look, there's Tarot again. Yay! There's Reaper, my boys. Pull Together. Pull Together is a really interesting project if you never heard about it. Now, governments hate this. You know, like it's like, let me teach you this one secret your gym trainer doesn't want you to know. But basically what they do here is that you deposit your funds in here, they yield farm, they return your Ethereum back to you or whatever, and they basically, it's a lottery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so forever how much Ethereum or coins you invest into or you put into the pool, you're given more tickets, and then you can essentially just win the grand prize to it. But this one is like, people are very, they specifically when they went after a bunch of DeFi projects in last year and in late 21, Pull Together was one of the projects they went after hardcore. They were, because they were like, so this is why this project still hasn't its TVL has never really recovered and stuff. So maybe in the next bull market, but a lot of like DeFi native guys in Ethereum really love this project and stuff. But I get why a lot of guys are just like, yeah, I'm not touching that shit right now because like the state governments do not play when it comes to that lottery money.
Fuck
like
no.
the amount, every state has a lottery. Just about every state has a lottery, and bro, it's outside is a way to give shadow people in the government money. And if you think I'm lying on that, kill yourself.
Jesus.
but like the government, like, so you win this money. They take 50% of it off the jump. You win $1 billion, you keep in 400.
Yep.
So this black lady, I forgot where in the store and stuff. They, like I love the thing. So I think I forgot I think it was in California, right? She wins $1 billion. Cool, still cool. Hey, well,
yeah, come on. Who's gonna complain?
Spent $5, fucking win $1 billion, win 400 million. Hey, I like the Mexes.
Yeah.
But still, she won $1 billion. She's keeping 400 of that, and it says, hey, you know, and shout out to the store. We're giving these Mexican. I don't know why they could like this Mexican. They own a store legally. They have the property and everything. And it's like the Mexican. This store run by Mexican immigrants. We gave them $1 million. Like what? why do you guys call them Mexican immigrants if they fucking own a legal business? They have fucking like they're paying taxes and they own the real estate on the. And they're like these Mexican immigrants and stuff. We gave them $1 million for selling the ticket for the shop. Okay. I don't know where I'm going with that, but just tell you how much money they're doing that, and on top of that, you guys are fucking crazy. You think that's not a way how they break off, like, so they take a huge chunk of the state takes a huge chunk of that. Then you think that the CIA or the FBI or one of these government agencies they've given one of their people the money, and then the money goes through some shadow places, and then it's used to fund fucking shadow op shit.
Always goes to some charity.
Yeah, hit a paper for that. Wake up.
Didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened, and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Yes, behold the pale horse.
It's the final horse.
Yeah. So go ahead, Kyle. Any questions?
Yeah, we got a 4D Traveler. Cool, thanks. About Elephant. I think you'll dig, but understand BSC reputation
Yeah.
worth a look. Token bullish, stable.
I will look into it. I've had Kyle write it down and stuff like that, so I'm going to look into it for sure for you, bro. I'm using a BSC condom wallet. It's double wrapped, spermicidal lube on it.
Magnum.
Magnum, but ultra thin. Lambskin.
Defeats the purpose.
But okay, but yes, but I mean BSC has given that have the like, bro. Almost all scammers went to school. You know what they went to school? They went to school the BSC chain. Almost all scammers come from BSC. It's just a fucking fact, bro. Like all the scammers, like even some of the projects that, like, I mean, bro, we're a lot of us are looking on chain. A lot of some of the, like a quarter, I would say a good chunk of some of the scammer coins that came to Pulse Chain are from BSC dudes. Like, there's a specific reason I really made sure not to get my people anywhere near that chain, but with a 10-foot pole. Yeah.
High risk.
Yeah.
We got Top Ghost with the $5 super chat or $4.99. Heard you say a bunch of L1s are not going to survive. Why is that?
Yes. So, and that's mostly next cycle. So next cycle bull market is just because the L1 the people will basically just catch on as, oh, the real players are already formulated and these are the players. Now the game moves from like L1 season stuff to like now it's going to be apps on chain and more GameFi. So it's going to start being about talent. It's going to be this whole thing where like, oh, we know which L1s are winning, right? Let's just say it's like 5. Let's just say it's like 6 or 8 chains. These are the ones that survive. All the rest of them die.
Yes.
So we know which ones are the winner, right? It's sort of like what's going on is like right now we're figuring out which are the main social media apps. Like right now we have Facebook, we have Twitter. We're trying to figure out if Instagram's gonna be popping. We're gonna figure out if like Snapchat, like it's like that right there.
Yeah.
Once that happens, it's about these social medias are gonna be competing against each other for talent, which is projects. So like, let me bribe talent to come over here to build on my chain, and that's what's gonna really be about. Occasionally, you're gonna get like a new app trying to launch. Mostly would fail, but maybe occasionally would maybe do okay, and that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. Now we still could see some blockchains fail right now, but it's not going to be that many. Okay. We could maybe Harmony or something like that. If everything went totally bad, maybe Phantom, but I doubt it too, because like the Phantom team hasn't given up, and they still have plenty of cash, they have hundreds of millions of dollars. The Phantom Foundation,
yes.
And Andre Congre. Like they have fucking ducats, bro.
Money.
They have fucking money, bro. They're like top 5 fucking L1s with money. They have cash, bro. Skrilla.
That's Skrilla.
Yeah.
Then we got Dondre with the $4.99 super chat.
No, let me say one more thing on that. No, wait, let me black you. No, as a matter of fact, I'll shut up. No, but there is one stupid thing they should have done, which is retard. I don't understand why they didn't do this. So like, you didn't hear this from me.
It's recorded.
You didn't. God, shut up. You didn't hear this from me, okay? Is that they gave Phantom multiple chances to actually have Circle put onto basically Circle was circle jerking Phantom around and essentially was trying to. This is what the number I've heard. They were trying. They wanted the Phantom Foundation to pay them $60 million to get real USDC on their blockchain.
Yeah.
This is probably one reason why we're probably not going to get USDC for a very long time on Pulse Chain, because, bro, they were asking Phantom for $60 million. $60 million. To get real now, and there's a lot of hedge funds out here that don't if you don't actually have USDC, they don't go on your blockchain because they can't cash out safely, which I understand. But that's to their loss, right? Yeah. But that's what's kind of going on there. But the thing is like I know for a fact that the foundation and then the overall people in the background that are funding Phantom had made like $1 billion at the peak, plus in terms of like profits.
God damn.
So they could have. I mean, if I was what I would have done is like during the bear market, I would have just like, all right, hey you guys, boom, I'm doing this. Let's go. Like I would have just paid the $60 million and stuff. Just fuck it. Let's just get this shit done with, right? We'll just rip the Band-Aid off. But I understand. Yeah, but it is pretty stupid they didn't do it.
Yeah,
they're like there's a whole thing. I understand the whole Richard Hart thing. Like I'm not gonna post it, but with L1s, at some point you're like, God damn it! Like you have to pay payola. It sucks.
Pay
And
to
like,
play.
but you do it smartly, like kind of like here's the thing, because in a bear market, you're like in the bull market, they want some ridiculous numbers. I fucking bet you in 2022 with all this Luna shit was going down, I bet you USDC Circle would have took fucking 20 million
Yeah.
in a heartbeat because they needed
They
cash.
needed money.
Oh, didn't USDC unpeg the other day? Oh, the Precious Farm remembers. I remember
Yeah.
that it unpegged. So I bet you during that unpegging, hey USDC, hey yeah, 8 million, bitch,
I got a briefcase full of cash.
8 million,
6, take it or leave it.
yo, 1 million and some boo.
And I ain't talking about you.
Oh, okay, wait, Amber, for what? I want you to push this button for 1 second. In 1 second, right? I want you to look. I want you to remember. Look. Bitcoiners make fun of us, and like this is their god. Go ahead, play Michael Saylor real quick.
asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
For 37 years, I want Bitcoiners to shut the fuck up. For 37 years, 4 scores and
Hit him with the whole Abraham Lincoln
Abraham
speech.
Lincoln, yeah, Abraham Lincoln, vampire killer. But for 37 years, I want Bitcoiners to shut the fuck up. They're shitcoiners. Like the irrational mother. They shit on the multi-coiners. And that's a better name for us, multi-coiners than these altcoiners, these shitcoiners. But they're shitcoiners too. I was in Bitcoin Miami. These fuckers wouldn't shut up about altcoins. We're at a Bitcoin Miami, influencer places, or we're at the actual thing. They couldn't. I didn't hear. I mean, outside of the advertising, I've never heard. They were talking mostly about ordinals, which are shitcoins on Bitcoin.
Because what the fuck is there to talk about?
Right? That's Kyle. Hey,
Come on.
Hey!
I got
You
gas.
said the thing that's not supposed to be said. Kyle, stop. Burn your Bitcoin book. It's already on fire. But
Pretty lit.
But I'm trying. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is like, look at where we're at right there. Like these big, like that's their Messiah right now, and then their Messiah is going to let them down at some point because he's going to sell Bitcoin at some point.
Yeah.
To take profit. Like like if he doesn't do it this cycle, it'll be next cycle. I don't blame him for taking profits, but it's just going to get he's going
to get heat from it.
They're going to flame this dude
Yep.
hard for this shit. But I'm telling you guys like this, like. They're shitcoiners, dude. Like, I mean, like it just is. I mean, it just is what it is. I had a come to Jesus moment with this other guy the other day. Like, he had a lot of Bitcoin, and I tell him, bro, like, you need to diversify your bonds, ninja. And Wu-Tang Financial.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. But anyway, Kyle, keep going.
Okay, we got DeAndre with the $4.99 super chat. Theoretically, couldn't the OA or a bunch of large wallets collaborate and stake a very large amount of PHEX for 1 to 7 days to pump the price and repeat?
To pump no, that wouldn't work. If they all staked it for 7 days, we'd be like, it's 7 days. It's just a rolling stake.
Yep.
So what that would do is if all these whales did stick together, they would just crush the fucking APR.
Well,
I mean, that's about it, really. I mean, unless some people are like, look at all the stuff that's getting staked, and then some of the dum-dums would buy, but I would doubt. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it would just crush they would just crush the t-shirt per rate up, the t-shirt payout rate. It would crush it down probably to 3 or something like that, or maybe 2 for those 7 or 8 days if it is really that much money, and then it would unstake and that's it. Unless like the God Whale decided, or not the God Whale, or maybe the OA decided just to let it burn out over time for people who are doing T-shares to get people to stake. That'd be pretty cool. That is a tokenomics sort of thing that they could do, that the OA could always have done. Is I talked about this really, if you remember, way back on this old show called called Discourse Syndicate. But this is one of the things I originally said, that, like, you know, one of the pumpamentals that could actually happen is the OA just makes a literally they just do a 1 week stake or a 1 month stake, and then just lets it over the next week just burn out, and then it drips out extra fucking. It basically just gifts all this extra hex to stakers, and then that could incentivize people to stake out. But they would have to allow the burn to happen.
Okay.
So that's something that could happen. But there you go.
Okay, we got Joseph Moreno with the $1.99 super chat.
It's not a dumb question, man. Because ask. Don't be afraid to ask questions, man. You guys I'm not making fun of the guy or anything like that. Like it's not. It's I can tell you. We're trying to teach him.
Fuck yeah. Hello Labs token and Killer Whales show. I'm referring.
Hello Labs token and Killer Whales token. I'm referring.
Yes.
To an earlier question. Try to see his earlier question. See what he's talking about.
Let me see.
May have been that earlier one. I think I saw.
Thoughts on Hello since YouTube influencers are on that show?
Okay. And pull up the other one again. The Hello Labs token Killer Whales show for referring. First I've heard of it. I guess I'm not a YouTuber. Hey, I've got a better token, Hello Kitty Island Adventure token. You don't play World of Warcraft? No, I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. All right, Kyle, keep going.
Okay, we got Dan T with the $5 super chat. Looking to buy more Tomb / T shares for my DGen play.
You didn't have
One.
to cut me out.
What is the best coin to bridge? 2, would you wait for the FTM ecosystem to drop its price first?
What a great question. My lord. Dan T, shout to you. All right, so I'm looking to buy more Tomb T shares. My G, degenerate motherfucker. I love you. Yo. What is the best? Shockingly, that's the best performing coin I've had in my Phantom. God damn it.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, okay, what's the best coin to bridge? Would you wait for the FTM to drop? All right, I guess let's start off by looking at the Phantom price.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at FTM. Let me just make that dark. Yeah. Let's look at Phantom real quick. 24 cents. Yeah, so it's dropping kind of to that level. Like, geez, man, all these pop-up ads, my lord. So right now, Phantom's at 24 cents right now. I'm not really looking to buy any Phantom unless I start seeing stuff change around. Then I'll buy at these prices. But like I'm looking for 18 cents. It's kind of been dropping like a half a penny to a penny like every couple of days. That's kind of what I'm seeing. So it's just blissfully going down with the FUD and stuff, which I like. Only the last 30 days. Yeah, it's just kind of like and another drop and stuff like that. So if we can, like, I'm an accumulator at 18 cents, and then from there, I think it can maybe go to 16 and some change from there and stuff. So, but I'll review it once we get to there. But obviously, I think Harry A is actually kind of protecting the price because if we look at T share, damn, we're starting to get close to a bull market. We're talking about T share, Tomb share. I think it's at $23. Is that correct price? I could have swear it was over $100. Let me look. Yeah, this data might be off. Let me let me look at the yeah, that data might be off. Oh, maybe it is on. Huh. I could have sworn it was a little higher than that, but yeah. So we have T share right now. Yeah, it's at $23 right now. It's providing no yield right now. There's something also called L share, which is I have some L share and I have some T share. I've got my L share staked right now. $57. This is providing a yield, a smaller yield, but basically it's called loser share in the community. Like they're kind of making little jokes about it, but that's kind of what's going on. So people yield farm it and sell it and stuff like that. But yeah, take it down for 1 second. So let me just try to read his question again. Let's see. So, okay, what's the best coin to bridge, I guess, to Phantom right now? I mean, obviously, the way you would do it is probably say if you can buy on-chain Phantom through either, I think, Gemini or I think Kraken, and then just transfer it to your wallet, and then you have Phantom. There's Synapses Bridge, where you can just buy Synapses coin and then just move that off to another chain. That's another way to do it because the bridges are down, but Synapses, you can still send the main token back and forth. So that's a way to bridge money out where you can just sell Phantom, buy Synapses token, then bridge it to like OP or somewhere else, and then you're scot-free, basically. That's another way to do it. In terms of what would you wait for the FTM to drop in price first? Yeah, I mean, you can wait a little bit longer and stuff. There's still some more FUD and stuff, but the thing is we will get we should be in the next less than a month or so. I mean, we should pretty soon get the actual rollout of FEM. I think the FEM stuff was actually delayed just because of all the stuff that happened with the stable coins and stuff. But the FEM's done, so it's just about to be implemented. So
Okay.
that's going to be pretty good little pump of mental there. So that's what's going on.
All right, we got a KC Smith. Would an anti-coin exist / work? Anti-Bitcoin that is bullish in the bear and bearish in the bull.
I think so what he's talking about is inverse Bitcoin.
Yes.
So I think it would work on an exchange where, like, if you know things are down, it's called like a down Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And then there's up Bitcoin, right? So it'd be like you have like a 1x short on BTC. Yeah, it could work. I think they exist right now. They're just like different products and stuff. But as a free floating coin, it'd be interesting if it would work. But it just hopefully they if it was done like in a decentralized way where it was on multiple chains, it would be an interesting way to like hold a coin in that. But it would gain value when the market's losing value.
Okay.
That's how it would work.
Okay, we got Alex Martinez with the $5 super chat. ¿Qué onda, ways? Why does my MetaMask not show me the prices of other tokens? Only Pulse.
So, because MetaMask sucks. Sometimes like yeah. So normally they just post when you go to a brand new blockchain, they will only post the main gas token.
Okay.
That's it. There is a plugin I've seen. I'm not recommending you to do this, but like there's an API plugin you can do with DeFi Llama that'll show prices and everything like that through feeds through Dex Screener and everything like that. But I'm just not fucking around with that shit. I just don't want to add things to like where they can be added to my wallet, phishing shit. So it is DeFi Llama. I trust DeFi Llama, but not that much. Not yet. I'm real crazy about that stuff. So you have to manually add tokens. So this is why, like, when I show people on PulseX, I tell them, hey, add the MetaMask Fox, click on there, add the tokens, and then go from there. Another thing, you can go to fatty.com and go under like Pulse Chain prices. There's a whole list of tokens you can add to your Pulse Chain wallet, and that'll give you the prices there. And that's a good place to kind of look for price feed. But you can always do the classic. Share my screen for 1 second. Is just go to Dex Screener and then click under Pulse Chain, and then you have all the Pulse Chain prices right here. You can kind of look at an eyes view, and then you can add a watch list if you sign in and stuff, and then you can just look at that. Or you can, one way you can actually do it too, which is really useful, is to download the Dex Screener app on your phone, and then hit little stars on some of the ones you like. Let's just say you do PulseX, Pulse Chain, PHEX, EHEX. You had all these, and then so when you're over here, with a significant other, and then you just check your phone real quick, and then boom, there it is. You can see the prices real quick.
Boom.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, we got Michael Hatford. What is better to accumulate, Hex or EHEX?
Right now, the way I'm seeing it, right, just because all the FUD and stuff, I haven't abandoned EHEX, but it is the sort of thing where like you want to be like almost like 80-20, 80-90-10 in terms of your purchases. You should be a little bit heavier on that side, but don't forget to buy Pulse Chain as well. I mean, it's still really, it's still really cheap for Pulse Chain. I mean, what's Pulse Chain at right now? It's at 10 right now. So basically, for $102, you get a million Pulse Chain. Now is the time to be stacking the millions of Pulse, because later on it's going to start getting expensive. When it's $2,000 per million, you're going to remember me.
Boom. Then we got CT1777. Do you know about the revocation of election?
What question is this?
It's right above. Check it right here.
Oh, okay. It would be possible to. No, I don't. I don't know what he's talking about there. Just read another question.
Okay, gotcha. Then we have
KC Smith, the $4.20. Shout out CMC, baby. Wife changing money. That's right, you guys. And talking about wife changing money, let me tell you about something that's going on down right now. Next weekend, we are having the Crypto Mindset Meetup. It's not too late. Get your ticket now. The VIP ticket's sold out in less than 18 hours.
Whoo!
I mean, oversold. We had to tell, dude, let me tell you this. We had over 25 people. We were only selling 12, and we had 5 people buy. So we had to tell some people, like, hey, sorry, bros. Yeah. It oversold, man. So the VIP event's going to be freaking awesome. But we still have tickets for general admission. It's going to be a great event. We're going to have a pool party at the Palms, literally for 5 hours. From there, we're jumping on the buses to Red Rock. We're doing the world premiere in Las Vegas for the Highest Stakes movie. The whole theater is going to be jam-packed with Hexicans. The CMC people, man, we're going to be screaming. I got video crews and everything else. Follow us around the party. I'll protect the innocent. Don't worry.
We got to make that movie theater lit, man.
It's going to be lit as fuck, you guys. I mean, we're going to have the whole theater is going to be jam-packed right now. We already got over 100 people going right now. When you buy the Crypto Mindset Meetup ticket right now, you will within 24 hours you will get a link and invite to the private Telegram group where all the addresses and all the extra stuff's going down. So I'm going to say where we're going to be publicly for some stuff, but other things are going to be in the DM. But like
slide through
in the private chats and stuff. Pinned to the top of the comments section and stuff. You also can buy hotel rooms through there too. There's links and stuff, but if not, I think we may have already sold out the hotel rooms, but I'll see if I can get us a couple more hotel rooms. If not, then I'll give you some recommendations of where to get some good hotel prices and stuff like that. But the first day of the event is going to be next week, Saturday. And on Saturday from noon to 5 p.m., we're going to be at the Palms. We're going to be at the Palms beach party and stuff. We're going to have a cool pool party, DJs, music, everything, girls, drinks, everything's going to be a blast. From there, we're going to the movie. Afterwards, private event. I'm going to tell you what. Sorry, YouTube, rugged. Protect the innocent. Then the next day, after we're curing our hangovers and stuff like that, we're going to probably can't tell you where. Sorry. Then at 7 p.m., we are meeting up. We're doing the main event. The actual party is going to be this private venue and stuff at the Ponds. I'm not going to tell you where. Protect the innocent. It's going to be a cool party. It's from 7 to 1 in the morning and stuff. Open bar, food, DJ, acrobatics, LED perform. I mean, craziness, you guys. It's going to be fun. You get to talk to me and Charlie the entire event and stuff like that. You get to ask us questions that we have never, like, if there's stuff on YouTube I can't say, but I'll tell you in person. So what's going on with this person? Or what's going on with that thing? Or like, tell me how to do this thing. Okay, here you go.
Tell me how to evade taxes, Miguel?
I know not what you speak of, Kyle.
See, but in the party...
No. We ain't doing all that jazz. But, there you go, you guys. So definitely come meet us out, man. It's going to be a great time, you guys. If you can just meet, I mean, dude, it's like the value we're doing for the ticket and stuff. All the money for the tickets are being used to make the party bigger and better. The more people that come, the more stuff we'll pull stuff out of our ass.
Fuck yeah.
And then the next day, for any of the guys who are the stragglers who are still in Vegas on a Monday, we've rented out an entire venue for a cigar lounge. So we're gonna be having some cigars. You don't have to drink or anything like, but the event is over 21 and over just for the whole event, just because there's gonna be alcohol everywhere.
Yeah.
But and Vegas isn't fun if you're not 21. I'm just being honest. They card you everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
They really ain't know about carding you. But it's gonna be a fantastic event. If you guys could join us, please do. As well as I want to tell you something, man. For any of you guys that want to know about the next crypto mindset and stuff, I would definitely, Amber, can you share the screen? Please leave your email address right here, man. We will contact you as soon as it goes live. But man, the next crypto mindset is almost upon us. Almost. The amount of DMs I get on Twitter and on Instagram is kind of insane. When course, bro. I missed it and shit. Well, hey, man, I'm going to DM your ass. There it is. It's going to be right there, man. So leave your best email address right here. You get notified as soon as it goes live, as well as... we might email you with some other Fight Club stuff.
Hell yeah.
So thank you. So that'll be it there. Thank you. So go ahead, Kyle.
Yeah, we got LB Crypto asking, Miguel, your thoughts on Caspa? This thing is making waves.
Okay. Let me see. Who said this?
LB Crypto.
LB Crypto. Okay, cool, man. Let me see if I can. I'll go to another question while I kind of look around and stuff.
Okay, not a problem. Where's it at? All right, we got Murder Yoga 10p. What is your favorite project on Pulse Chain that has the potential for the most gains? That you have to have the most potential for the most gains?
So this is this famous question. Yo, Miguel, fuck everything, bro. Like one coin right now. What's the best? What's the most gains?
What's gonna make me a million?
What's gonna make a million, bro? I want a low cap gym. Stop the cap, bro. Give me the sauce and stuff. I don't care. Give me a car. This is the thing is that people want people want to hear this coin can do 1,000x. Well, this is what my whole portfolio is gonna be. This coin now.
Yeah. And
then when it doesn't do the 1,000x, scam. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't do that, right? You can have a portion of your portfolio, but you can't have the whole thing into it, right? I mean, probably, if I'm being honest, like where we can do a gain, like it's really a toss up between either pulse chain gains or maybe p hex gains or like hex gains, basically combined hex, especially if you already had your hex gain already.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it's just tough. I mean, there's a lot of like Bucks projects and stuff that are pretty low market cap that can do a lot of X's and stuff, but it just means that they can continue to follow through. They just keep doing great things, keep upgrading, stick around the whole bull market. Maybe the market caps get pretty significant. There's a lot of X's there, but with Pulse, but the main L1 tokens usually outperform and do very, very well. And on top of that, Hex has all these like fundamentals and stuff to like, you know, lock up supply and stuff like that, which the locking supply is very important. And that can cause the price to go up quite significantly as well and stuff. So it's really toss up, I think, between like PHEX and Pulse Chain, really, right at this point.
Okay.
So let me see.
Want me to get that
KRP, man. What the hell, Miguel? You're streaming again, man. My guy. Yep, dude, always will be, brother. Heck yeah, man. I actually was going to have a guest on this week, but a guest on today, but they ended up having to catch a flight. So, yeah, sucks. But it is what it is. The bigger invest in, the more X's you need. Well, it's the sort of thing where, like, I mean, to tell you the truth, like, if you actually had all your net worth, well, Miguel, my net worth is zero. But if you had, like, if you actually imagine whatever disposable income you have after paying bills and stuff, Miguel, it's zero. God damn it, bro. So, okay, so all the money you can steal from your mom's purse, right? Imagine, like, you want a majority of it to be in, like, a safe bet. By a safe bet, I mean stuff that, like, you have a good portion in Ethereum. Pulse Chain give you a decent amount of gains.
Yes.
And then from there, you can speculate with another portion of it. Like, if you do, like, 2/3 into decent shit and then 1/3 into, like, you're taking scratcher bets, you might do very well. No, you will do very well.
Yeah, exactly. And then once you get your scratcher bet off and you win,
you
roll out into other fucking ecosystems.
Because you got to remember, when these scratcher bets, like if you got some low cap gem, right? What's a good coin? I don't want to talk any coin on Pulse Chain, really, especially. Let's just say there's a low cap coin right now and it goes up a lot for you, right? Perfect example, Pepe, right? I put 6 Ethereum into Pepe. It went up. Went crazy for me. Woo! And then from there, right? What I did is I sold it. What did I do with it? I bought the bottom on Pulse Chain.
Holy shit.
I bought the bottom on Pulse Chain. I bought a lot of Pulse. I bought some PHEX. And then I bought some Ethereum with that. So I doubled up. I got myself 12 ETH. The rest of it rolled it into Pulse Chain and fucking PHEX. At the bottoms. Below 10. The only bag I didn't add to was PulseX because I'm a minnow. But anyway, yeah, man. Yo, yeah, Kinetics, DC, were you invited to? I just can't make it to Miami, dude. Yes. Like, I'm trying so hard, bro. I got so many things on that day. Like, I'm getting invited to like weddings on that. I don't know what's up with that day. Everyone and their mom is doing something on the 3rd. But if I can, we have the movie so the Highest of Stakes movie premiere, the real first movie premiere. It's happening in Miami on the 3rd. Just shout out to the Highest of Stakes movie. I have tickets already to go to the event. If I can swing it, I will. But the problem is we're doing our VIP day on the 4th. Oh, we were told the Highest of Stakes movie was going to come out earlier. It was supposed to come out on the 1st. From what people were telling us, and then they kind of moved to that weekend and stuff. So, which is a Thursday. It was supposed to come out like on a Monday or something. From what I originally was told, that was going to be out on the 1st. So that wasn't planned. So it came out pretty nice because we get to do the launch over here in Vegas and stuff. Yeah. But still, like, I owe it to our VIPs to be there and be rested enough to be with them and stuff all day and stuff. So that's one of the reasons, is because if I were to go to the Miami event, I'd have to take a red eye. I have to take a red eye in the middle of the night to get to Miami, to get there in the daytime, go to the movies, go to the movie event. As soon as I leave the movie theater, hope to God that there's a plane to get a red eye back to here, and then from there all day with the VIPs. And I think it just wouldn't be fair to my guys who paid tickets and stuff to hang out with me and Charlie and stuff. So that's what's going on.
Okay, we got Richard Levin. Wenthos in Europe, THOS, will sell out in a heartbeat.
I literally caught none of that.
It's like Wenthos in Europe. THOS.
Oh. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. Kinetics, I get it though. Good on you for taking care of the community. Yeah, dude. It was, if I didn't have that, the main party's on Saturday and Sunday, I would have been there. but we have the VIP day on the Friday, so there's really no way to move that around and stuff. So it's like I have to take care of my fam, my people, my crypto mindset and stuff. So I'm skipping the movie premiere with the stars to be with the real stars.
There you go.
You
We
go.
got Casey Smith asking, if you were in the CMC, is the Citadel discounted?
Oh, with the Citadel discounted and stuff like that, we might eventually end up doing something like that, where like if you take the CMC, if you pay full price for it, then we will give you like a month free or something like that to try it out.
Fuck yeah.
But right now, the way it works is if you're in the Citadel, for every month that you're in the Citadel, you get $50 off the Crypto Mindset course, and it stacks for the whole year. It actually stacks indefinitely. You could stack it, and then even if you did it for 2 years, right? But so technically, you could get like $600 off a course, and then on top of pay crypto 15% off. So you'd get like $750 off the course. You could buy a course for like $200 if you're in the Citadel for a full year, basically. So it stacks, but most people what they do is like, they get $150 off plus the paying crypto, so they get $300 off. So it's a pretty good deal.
Okay.
And it's a way for us to help out and also make it cheaper for guys to take it multiple times and stuff like that, because people want to take it multiple times because like we're always teaching people that. But the other thing is
it's sauce.
It's the sauce, but winding people up, the camaraderie, and the family just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, man. It's
Fuck yeah,
dope
let's keep
as
this
hell.
community up.
Yes, sir.
We got Murder Yoga, Tempe. How do you know when to start taking profits when the bull market is here?
When I see virgins fucking chicks.
We see nerds with Lambos.
When I start seeing dudes that are wearing sandals and Christian Louis Vuittons, I know, bro. When I see Hex Flex on Twitter, I know. When I see a coin community, when I see the Pepe guys going, you didn't have to cut me off. Woo! Fucking, we're overtaking Shiba.
Just check the clubs.
It's over, bro. If it's Pepe gang life and shit, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah. When the nerds are getting too happy.
Check Twitter, see what they're flexing.
Yeah. It's usually that's usually at the top of the market. A couple X's and no one's made it up, but I'm talking about at the top of the market because people who've been buying now, the smart people, you guys buying right now, not being dumbasses, all 240 of you motherfuckers buying today, buying bags of fucking Ethereum, your favorite coins, buy them. Shut the fuck up. Stop thinking that little idiot at the back of your brain that's telling you, no, I don't want to buy. Buy some fucking coins right now. You'll thank yourself later in 2 years.
Yeah.
Trust. You're like, oh my God, the entry, I could have got it better a year from now. Why was I being such a fucking idiot? I should have bought more. Let me tell you this. You always were like, I should have bought more.
Yep.
I know Hexicans who had tens of millions, 30 of millions, I mean, hundreds of millions of fucking Hex were like, oh man, bro, I should have bought more. Without Ethereum dudes, Bitcoin guys, everybody's like, I should have bought more. I shouldn't have been such a pussy. It's fucking like it's hindsight 2020 shit.
Yeah.
But it's true. Like even me, I say this as a joke, like a car we still have, right?
Yeah.
Like I was gonna sell that car, didn't do it. I was gonna buy Hex with it. That car is worth more than a Bugatti. Like I'm telling you that, like, because it was like at the time that car I would have sold it for about $18,000.
Around that.
$18,000 at the bottom of Hex right there. I'm telling you, bros, like that is like that was a Bugatti. So like I joke around.
Trade-in.
The greatest trade-in. But still, I needed the car to get around.
Yeah,
I did. So
a
I guess I could
necessity.
have hustled around and shit. Like I got chicks that could drive me around, right? But I was mostly driving my work trucks anyway. So I've thought about it. Yeah, I could have done it, but that was the most extreme case if I did it. But but I had literally sold all my Bitcoin, put in all my Ethereum. But basically, what I saved up in 2018 and 19, I aped it into Hex because I believed in it, and I decided I'm going to take the personal risk. Then from there, I spent the rest of the time really building up the rest of my portfolio back. And then had multiple, I had my Hex portfolio, and then I had the rest of my crypto portfolio, and they both got to very great sizes and stuff. So that's kind of what I did personally. But what kept me from like roping myself at night was basically that like I did everything that I could have done. I was DCing as much as I could. I was working every hour I could. I literally cannot think of I was not a lazy motherfucker. Bro, from 2016 to fucking 2021, I was working every fucking conceivable hour that I could. And the hours I couldn't, I was streaming with RG3 and I was streaming with Charlie. I was streaming on Moon Gang. I was fucking teaching crypto. Like the amount I was a workaholic. I still am a workaholic. I'm on a Saturday, but like people ask me all the time, like, "Yo, bro, why are you streaming so much? Why are you doing this, bro? Why are you doing live streams? Why are you launching videos? Why are you doing clips? Why are you doing on Instagram? Like, why are you answering questions? Why are you in the chats all day? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Because bitch, I want it.
It's how bad you fucking want it.
Hit a Pepe. We're barely now getting a couple guys wiping the crust off their eyes. We've been grinding, bro. I've worked harder in this bear market than I did during the bull market. And I thought I was working during the bull market. Dudes, like it's crazy, man. Like I've been doing a lot of all-nighters doing research, a lot, and it's kind of fucking with my sleep. I ain't gonna lie. I've slept like 2 hours today.
I go to sleep. I wake up. This motherfucker's still awake.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Just finding gems for the guys. But this is the whole thing, is do what you have to do, man. I knew the mission. The mission was to try to grind, grow my business as much as I can, keep my profit margins as high as I can, roll that into crypto, and I succeeded. This is your time now. This is the NMN music. Dun, 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 dun.
Do you think this would be the last cycle for plebs to make big gains?
No, it won't be the last, but it's going to get harder every progressive cycle.
Okay.
Because more, it's just going to be, because Bitcoin and Ethereum, if you actually look at it, they're dumping less.
Yes.
Slightly, like 4 or 5% less each cycle, but that dampening volatility starts adding up because the numbers starts getting bigger. Like what Ethereum, Bitcoin didn't dump 90% down. Like, so it's event next cycle. I would suspect Bitcoin and Ethereum only dump 70%.
Okay.
Maybe if things are really crazy, they dump like high 60s, and that's it. So people are like, here's the 80% dip, and then Bitcoin, they bottomed out.
Yeah.
Like this is not a knock on Richard and stuff, but the 11K stuff and everything like that, like we bottomed at 15.5. Now, if we get World War II, World War III, we get like crazy shit, there's kind of, speaking of World War II, something that's really fun? It's not funny, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It was just like supposedly like in Korea, because they fucking hate the Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay. Tuck your ears away, Charlie. Don't listen to this. But because obviously, obviously, Japan did a lot of horrible shit to a lot of people.
In China, especially.
Right? That the Koreans during Oppenheimer were fucking like, woo! They're like clapping in the movie theater, standing ovation when they dropped the bombs on Japan. There's video. Look it up, you guys. That shit's real. There's video of people in China and in Korea like applauding during the Oppenheimer when they dropped the bombs on Japan. Like, woo! America!
The patriotism.
Like they were like waving, like CCP waving America.
The one and only time.
Canceled. Anyway.
There's an anime doesn't repay your repercussions.
There's 2 types of Japanese in society. And Kyle.
Said him with the little fucking bitch voice.
Yeah. Kirito.
Oh, God.
All these dudes are like Kirito, bro. Oh my God. Sword Art Online, my God, weebs.
Be tough.
Yeah. Yo, O'Neal, you want to know something funny? Shout out to O'Neal. But O'Neal's at some like weeb concert or weeb concert.
Weeb convention.
Weeb convention. Dressed up like Morpheus.
Oh my fucking.
And him and his squad are like full Morpheus it up, bro. I fucking lost that shit.
You got the full leather coat.
Dude, shout out to Yasuke Fitness. But my man's making bread now, bro. Shout out to my dude, bro. We helped the fam out, but oh my God, man. I was losing it, bro, with O'Neal. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so followed by Michael Tran. Bro, let me put you, oh my God, bro. If you could see it.
Oh my God. That's so perfect.
Let me see. Okay, I've got a good picture of it and shit. That's a good picture and stuff. I'll post it on Twitter later under that meme thing I posted later. I don't got time to do that right now. But not Bleach Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah.
Okay, we got Joshua with the $9.99 super chat. Miguel, do you think the upcoming announcement of the BRICS currency will affect the market?
Definitely. I mean, it's gonna be gold backed and stuff like that. I mean, we did a stream with Robert Kiyosaki. He was super like He was like, this is the most base thing in the world that's happening right now.
Yeah.
But the United States isn't going down without a fight. I mean, both me and Robert Kiyosaki are patriots and stuff. We we believe in the United States. It's kind of a crazy thing it's kind of crazy. Like, people are so anti-America, and then they believe in the fucking French with their stinky cheese and their fucking day-old baguettes and shit.
Can't even keep the rats out the city.
They made that city got so trashed on that like instead of having like a French princess or something like that, they made a movie about rats. Stop me when I'm wrong. Stop me when I'm wrong. Let's just base out of France. But I should post this whole video of this dude just shitting on France.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's like,
he sits on the whole fucking city.
And he's like dressed very gay as well.
Yeah.
And stuff. So it's like you have some gay dude going to France like, this place is shit, bro.
It's like he's in a club reading a book. I'm like, it's like, it's fun. They can't dress here either.
Right.
I'm like, oh, that's tough.
Son. But yeah. Can't keep the rats out of the city. That's New York, bro. I've said New York is trash.
Yeah, New York is trash.
Now, as an ex-Californian, I've said from the jump, I'm from the good part of California, right? Central Coast, shout out.
Best temperature.
It's like one of the best places to live in the world. It's just
The Mediterranean.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah, it's boring as fuck.
It's boring as fuck, but great place to grow up and live in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It really is great. Oh, the weather's incredible, man. It shits on every other place on the planet. No humidity. It's not that hot. It's not that
Fucking
cold.
freshest goddamn
The air in the world and stuff like that. The Fukushima air.
Tourist money.
Tourist money. Really great sushi and stuff like. But Monterey Bay Aquarium is pretty awesome and stuff. The best.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I think we have the best. Clam chowder in the whole West Coast.
Yeah.
I would say. Of course, we do have some crazy contenders on the East Coast. Though. I'm not knocking the East Coast.
That boss.
But I'm saying the West Coast, right? Yeah, and then Jay the Barbarian visited France, highly overrated. It is too, and stuff like that. And we got to knock these Europeans down a peg, man. These fuckers can barely dress. Let's put him down, bro. Like, man, you ain't got drip like me, bro.
It's like that one club in Germany.
I'm wearing dad jeans with Jordans right now. I'm not fucking swagging out everybody. Rolex on and shit,
Just
walking
winning.
around. It's like, but anyway, yeah.
Well, there we go. We got.
I really got to start this whole segment where I just start destroying fucking Europeans, country by country.
We're gonna have a whiteboard in the background.
Yeah, like
mark out
there's
each
been this
one.
fucking like faggoty. Damn it! There we go. Fuck. How many minutes in? 102 minutes into the stream, and I finally said the word faggot.
Only took long enough.
Sorry, but
So these.
so these homosexual Frenchmen. So you can get away with. Actually, you can really get away with saying these homosexuals. You can say homosexuals, but you can't say the other word. I gotta start. Wow. I gotta copy Zerka on this and shit because it was golden thing, that homosexual destiny, right? But like
my friend.
You know my friend, that homosexual. I'm gonna start using that. It's so good. But yeah, music. I mean, Europe's the museum of the world. Yeah, because they went and stole everyone else's fucking shit.
Yeah. I mean, what was that?
Shout out to the UK, but
India's crown or whatever the hell it was that they stole because of the Dutch Indies Company.
Oh, right. Bundle of sticks, Miguel. That's right. Unsuitable. You're right. The bundle of sticks, which originally was just a bundle of sticks. If you actually look at the other term, as they keep going older, it was basically these old women who would get sticks for fires, and it eventually became because like women are fucking annoying because they're on their menopause and stuff. They just become these annoying women. So they used to call women faggots. Look it up. It's real. And then eventually he's kind of bum a fag, which is pretty sus. But I know it's a cigarette. I know. Yeah. I know.
Okay, we got KB with the $5 super chat. Does the Pulse fork work for Coinbase wallets?
Yes, it does. It's really annoying. Trust me, I figured out how to do it for people and stuff like that. But my God, it's so basically okay. If you answer me if it's a mobile wallet or it's on your computer, because there is a computer version of it.
Yeah, if you could answer below.
But I'll answer for the mobile wallet because I'm pretty sure 90% of users of the Coinbase wallet is mobile. Yeah. The Coinbase wallet is the best mobile wallet. But okay, so this is how you do it. So when you go into on the app, you sign into your phone, right? You will hit the browser and then you will get the PulseX. Just get it from either one of the chat groups and stuff, or fuck it, don't even get the chat groups. Go to Richard Hart's Twitter, verified Twitter. Go down until you find PulseX. Should be a couple. He tweets about it every couple days, so you should be able to see it.
There you go.
Then copy and paste that. Put that into your browser. Log into that wallet. Hit the MetaMask button. There's going to be a MetaMask Fox, just like I show you. Like on.
He said he got both.
You got both? Okay, so you can do it on both, but it's easier on mobile. I found, which is like so crazy. Like it's because like they've just recently added that, but like the mobile, the desktop version is pretty. It's pretty mid. It's pretty mid. It's pretty mid. Now you go into the browser on the Coinbase wallet. You then search up PulseX. You connect to wallet. You want to add the Pulse Chain network? Yes. Then from there, what you do is like, you see the drop down menu that's there?
Yeah.
You then hit you drop down to PHEX. Hit that button there. From there, what you'll do is that you go back to assets. Under assets, you scroll all the way down. You'll see PulseX, Pulse Chain, all the things you've added. They'll look like scam tokens, but those are the actual tokens. Because you'll see the actual amounts. Then you send it. You don't have to switch networks. You then copy and paste your Ethereum address you want to send it to. They send.
Boom.
Boom. Super. It was a little annoying because beforehand there was an update patch where they weren't really showing a lot of the other stuff. So that's kind of what happened. So what? Sure, you can ask me that. Yeah.
All right, we got a MHZ Boxing. What makes Pulse Chain great besides the less transaction fees? Where's the technology? Roll-up, optimistic roll-ups, not to mention no chain link, price feed, Oracle.
All right, so first things first, I'll say this. Our founders as you know, from what I've heard, I don't know. There's some hex girls that say supposedly.
Wonder
why, right? Something about Red Bull. I don't know. Something about a Red Bull can or something, or Coke can. That's what I've heard. I don't know, right? There's no, I'll take. So okay, I'll take it seriously. Okay. So, what makes Pulse Chain great besides transaction fees? It's the community. At the end of the day, it's about onboarding. The community has the largest YouTube community of any single fucking coin. Period. We got more YouTube channels than Bitcoin maxis, more than fucking ETH maxis. We got more than OP, than Arbitrum, Phantom. There isn't a single fucking L1 that has more YouTubers than Pulse Chain and Hex. Ooh. Period. Bars. In the bear market, we launched this shit, became the number 2 blockchain off the rip. Most of these blockchains launch they're limp dick to 12.
Yeah.
At most. Let's keep going. Next. Where's the technology? We can copy paste any technology. So we launched with Ethereum 2.0 technology, right? So we're literally Ethereum 2.0 code base. So any upgrade that happens to Ethereum, we can jack it and take it off the rip. On top of that, if FVM ever launches, and launches on Ethereum, we'll have FVM before that. So we'll actually be cheaper than Ethereum for a good chunk of time because they'll be scared. They'll pussyfoot around before upgrading their stuff. Then on top of that, right? If we ever, for the love of God, ever decide, like I think this is not a great idea, but if we ever did decide to do L2s, we can jack something called proto dank shards, which is an upgrade to layer 2s, which are coming in 2024, which will significantly increase the L2 speeds. It's basically like ZK rollups for L2s, but it's very primitive sharding. That's what they call it, the proto dank shards. They didn't need the dank there, but hey. Yeah. But that's some of the stuff that we can do right off the rip. So any upgrade that Ethereum has, we can take it. Any EVM chain upgrade that's Ethereum 2.0 compatible, we can take. There's nothing we can't jack. And then if we think that, and if Richard for some reason sees, oh, this is kind of stupid, we don't do it. But on top of that, the entire chain is actually decentralized. It's completely run by normal fucking people. That are, so it's like our chain's actually decentralized. It's actually being formulated by people. It's not, sure there's whales and stuff, but it's whales that are actual real people who are, it's not these fucking like randos and stuff. All our coins aren't held on centralized exchanges. Ethereum's completely not decentralized right now. It's all either on Lido, Rocket Pool, Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini. Stop me when I'm wrong. I'm right. Like always. Ooh. Like mostly always, but I miss once every 10,000 times. No, but all jokes aside, I mean, like, I'm not trying to like go into some crazy stuff like that, but like, and then the Chainlink price feed articles. I'm not the biggest Chainlink fan. Like, honestly, I think it's a big problem that it has a monopoly on this whole shit. I think it's super fucking dangerous. But in fact, like, if Chainlink ever did fuck up one point in time, it could accidentally give the right price feeds wrong, and it could start instant liquid, because there's a lot more on-chain trading that's happening right now. Yeah. If the price feeds incorrectly put something wrong, it could start mass liquidations, and you could have a bunch of crash in DeFi.
Okay.
flash crashes and DeFi stuff from liquidating because the bots are like, oh shit, the price is this, so it starts liquidating people,
Yeah.
and then you lost your code is law, right? People will be like, code isn't law, code isn't law, right? And well, hey, you
There
wanted
you
that.
fucking go.
Now, at some point, Chainlink will probably come on to Pulse Chain, but we'll have to see, right? But Chainlink at the same time is trying to be dominant, so it probably won't. They're not as dumb as like Circle is in terms of like their circle jerking, or with trying to be booty bandit pirates, right? But I mean, Chainlink is doing that CCIP stuff, a little close as ice, CCP, but a little. But CCIP, which is basically they're trying to be a layer 0 for everything. And we'll see, because basically now we have Chainlink in the race with Polkadot and Atom. So we'll see who wins the layer 0 race. But but if they do it, hey, shout out to them. But still, we have to wait and see if this stuff gets activated and stuff. So there you go.
Okay, we got Jay the Barbarian with the $5 super chat. Who y'all got winning, Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford? I'm thinking Crawford.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe, yeah, like, sure. I wasn't really peeping the fight too much, if I'm being honest. Yeah, sorry, bro.
And then we got Logi33 asking, DCC, do you think the POW and the POS of ETH miners will migrate to Pulse validators cause of cheaper equipment costs and setup in the next years?
Well, they don't need. Not a Raspberry Pi, right? But not a Raspberry Pi. I mean, like, shout out to David Feeder, validatorstore.com. But you don't really need that much of a big rig and stuff like that. Just a decent sized computer with a lot of RAM and stuff like that, and a good GPU, and then you're cooking. All you just basically need is money.
Yeah.
And then stake it. That's it. So it's
like a pay to play fucking thing.
Yeah, it's a pay to play. So it's like not even pay to play, but yeah, I guess it is. I mean, it's significantly cheaper to be a validator now than it is on Ethereum.
Yes,
it really is. It takes a lot to be an Ethereum validator. So right now it's like 30. Let's just say $1,000 for equipment, maybe like if you really know what you're doing, like $1,200 for equipment, and then $3,200 in Pulse Chain. Now you're staking. Versus on Ethereum, we're talking about a quite a significant amount of capital. I mean, let's look at it, right?
Is that 30?
32 Ethereum, right? So if I do 32 Ethereum right here, right? 32, you need $60,000 versus, let's just say $5,000. So you need $5,000 to be a validator on Pulse Chain, do it yourself stuff, or 32 Ethereum minimum and stuff to be a validator on Ethereum and stuff. And you're earning almost 4 or 5 times more yield on Pulse Chain versus Ethereum, when the cost is literally 12 times more. Mm-hmm. That deserves a Pepe. That was bars right there. That was bars. That was bars. And no Pepe. Wow. Sheesh. Now, somebody asked right here is like, hey, the best mobile wallet in terms of security. Their mobile wallets are shit. Security, but Coinbase usability, it's relatively pretty safe. Yeah. But you shouldn't, like, outside of like little trading money here and there, or just like you're like, oh, won't buy a dip. Like, majority of your money should be in a cold storage wallet and stuff like that. But like, Exodus wallet's useful. Trust wallet for maybe Bitcoin and stuff like that. Possibly. The Bread wallet. Nah. Bread wallet's gone anymore. It got bought out by Coinbase.
Okay, well there you go.
They bought it. Yeah. So it basically would be just Coinbase wallet, Exodus wallet, Trust wallet. That's about it, really. Yeah.
Okay. Then we got Thompson asking, I'm looking to buy a Magic Cat. What should I look for? Or do all the Magic Cats work the same? And the only difference is cosmetic?
It's cosmetic, as well as like there's magic points. So you want to get with the most magic points, but the difference between like the best magic points versus the least, it's not much. Okay. So it's really about just buying the cheapest one you can. I would wait until, save your money, wait till we get spooky. So share my screen one more time. Where is it? Okay, so it looks like Spooky Swap just something new's coming with a cat. So I would imagine they either are going to do they're going to do like a shadow cat. They might do a launch of new magic cats, or they're going to launch like shadow pools or something with the magic cat. Why would they post a cat with the thing over there? So wait until this happens, then you buy some and stuff. But you can. I mean, it's not that expensive to get a magic cat right now. If you just go onto Paint Swap, go into the floor. Just buy the cheapest one as long as, and then you got it basically. That's it. Easy as that.
Okay, we got Dom asking, besides getting a multiplier, are sacrifice even necessary when you could buy the token cheaper after launch? Using Pulse Chain and Pulse X as an example.
And who asked this question?
Dom.
Dom. So let me see if I can find this question.
It's all the way up. I have to scroll up.
Let's scroll up. Okay, re-ask the question.
Yeah, it's besides getting a multiplier, are sacrifices even necessary when you can buy the token cheaper after launch? Using Pulse Chain and Pulse X as an example.
So if you look at it, like, so on most sacrifices, you probably don't really need to. If I'm being honest, you can buy it afterwards. But with Pulse Chain and Pulse X and stuff like that, because the sacrificers got their coins and stuff, they were able to like yield farm trade and do a bunch of stuff before a lot of people had to, so they had to go to market. And if you actually look at what happened with the prices, they actually did multiple. So a lot of the guys who would have bought in or got in like a couple days after once the bridge opened and all this other stuff, they basically were buying tops before, because if you look, it went from like 10 to 34. You had I think Pulse X started at 2 for a second and then like pumped up to 14, right? And now sack wallet guys and stuff, anyone who was in the top 20 wallets or maybe like top 15 or wallets or stuff, got close to a 2x multiplier and stuff, and depending on where they sacked in terms of the hex price. But the sack price for the top wallets and stuff, they were probably at like, it's a 5. Okay. Really, like 5 or 6 versus the 10 that's blatantly put out there everywhere for like, oh, the sack price is 10, the Pulse Chain's 10. Like, I actually think those are wrong. If you actually look, if you're in the top 20 wallets and either one of those sacks, you did pretty. Your sack rate's much lower than that.
Okay.
Yeah, but hey, I ain't gonna snitch on the fan. But that's what's going on there. So now you can on Pulse X, but Pulse Chain not really. You're literally buying at sack rate right now for the normal guy who just sacked by himself. Now, if you're part of a sack group or something like that, or you were a fucking Giga Whale and stuff like that, you did much better on the sacrifices. Now, other sacks like a famous Fiat on that, you did much better at sacking on those sacks as well. Yeah. So there's been a couple sacks that have been really good. Now we have to see for Liquid Loans and Mintra and all these other ones what will happen there. But all the Buck ones, all the ones that Richard did pretty good.
Okay, we got Brian Reyes asking, Miguel, with all the knowledge you and Charlie have with what makes a good project, and even helping out with Red Pill Lions, have you and CC ever thought about creating a coin with tokenomics?
Yes, we have. No. Yes, we have, but we just there's just a lot of legal reasons. Like, it's really difficult to do it here in the States, and it's really just for legal reasons. If I'm being completely honest, I've had tons of ideas and stuff like that. I mean, I've talked about tons of token ideas and stuff. I talked like a different version of Hedron really early on. Before that, I mean, like some of the projects I launched today on Pulse Chain, like I've thought about these ideas too and stuff. It's just like, there's a reason. Like, if you want to be for real, like, there's a reason why a lot of these guys don't show their faces, and they're also in other countries. Yeah. Like, I'm here in the States, so like I can't not do. I can launch an NFT or something like that, but I can't really launch. It's really sad. This is what I'm telling you, man. Imagine the stifling. Imagine if like like the Amazon founder we had like, imagine like Bill Gates or any of these tech entrepreneurs and stuff like that, or created these online businesses, had to move out of the United States in order to make their businesses. Like, how detrimental that would have been to the United States. Yeah. It's incredible. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, we're some of the best. We were like forcing people to be out of the country. It's so dumb. So that's kind of what's going on there. And then you even had companies like Uniswap who try to do it they try to do it here in the States, and they're getting like railed over, like they're getting railed by like legal fees and stuff right now. But because they're so profitable still, and they have a monopoly in terms of swaps even on Ethereum, that they're gonna be able to make it through just because they have money. Okay. But if you get in trouble with the law, and then on top of that your project didn't do as good as like,
you're just double fucked.
you get pretty fucked basically.
Okay, we got Casey Smith asking, do you have proteges for the CMC? And if you or Charlie are no longer, able to do the courses.
Oh, do we have proteges? We're building some up and stuff. I'm helping Kyle out here a little bit here too, but we are building up some guys and stuff like that. But but at the same time, like me and Charlie are still in like full capabilities and stuff like that. But yes, we actively do hire from the courses. So we usually hire either from the fam or the crypto mindset family and stuff like that. That's where we like to hire first. That's what it is. We actually, a lot of people we've hired in the past we've trained them basically from the courses, and then we put them into the business just like that and stuff. Yeah, we're expanding the business a lot.
Says Mr. Ano, please take a look at PRS Pulse Chain Reflections. Corey Costa just did an AMA a day ago.
I'll check it out first and stuff. I'm not gonna give I'm careful at like a lot of these coins, man. I'm sorry, and there's not even no diss, but like. I want to do my research because I don't just want to do like a full advert for them and stuff like that.
Exactly. We'll keep in mind.
And if I do like them, I'll just get the founder on or something like that.
Oh yeah. Ching. So we got the Bleach Whale asking, do you have any platform that's tracking Pulse to help with taxes?
So obviously with Coinly and stuff, there's Coinly. But you have to jerry rig it a little bit. But you can actually claim your Pulse chain taxes and stuff on there. They've added the Pulse chain to the tax forms and stuff. But it's difficult. Taxes are not taxes another place. Huge open space right there for people to do stuff. It's just difficult. It's really hard. I'm not a legal tax consultant, a tax attorney, or anything like that. Just like I'm not giving financial advice, but I'm telling you guys like. We're in the baby steps and stuff like that. I said this one like kind of a little viral on Instagram when I said this, but I said that in 2014 there was less than 800 people that paid taxes in all of crypto.
In just the course alone.
And literally more people have paid taxes in our courses than like paid in like 2014, 15, and 16. But it wasn't mandated. You weren't mandated to disclose that you had investments in crypto or even taxes. What was it? I think 2020 was the first time you actually had to say that you had crypto. In 2021 is the first year you legally had to pay taxes on crypto anyway. So like we 2021 and 2022 are like the first 2 years to pay taxes, where you were like you're gonna get in trouble if you don't.
That's when the IRS hired all those motherfuckers.
Yeah, they still haven't hired them. Thank God.
Okay, we got, let's see, Riz Miami Network. What's the best country tax-wise to cash out crypto?
Dubai. This is where all the NFT scammers go. This is where a lot of these little fucking faggots, hard F little faggots and stuff, because they're all like 5 foot nothing. But like a lot of these. I did this whole thing. Like look at this shit right here. Like let's go on the Twitterverse, right? Let me go to my Twitter. Let me see if I can find the tweet. Here we go. So shout out to Cool Times. He had this picture went viral recently. The most notorious scammer in Web3 for the top left corner, and you don't know why. So basically, like they did this whole NFT meetup right here in Dubai and stuff. This was supposed to be like a boys trip, intentionally no girls. They were just like, hey, I just want to hang out with the boys. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But then this guy started going into like a lot of these dudes being like, meet Gavin Mayo, the dude in the bright yellow button down above. Seemed like your typical Andrew Tate out influencer. Not affiliated with Andrew Tate. How did he make his fortune? He rugged 8 NFT projects, including Squiggles. I'm 22. Like I'm 20. I'm worth 22 million at 21 years old. Get the fuck out of here, faggot. Like rugging people on NFTs and shit. Do it with coins like a real man.
Yeah, pussy boy shit.
No. But but I'm serious. It's like no value, no pump. He's just straight stealing. Versus like with the coin, at least you give a pump. You give like some community member some cat. It's totally bullshit, bro. Like then we keep going right here to Squiggles and stuff. So if you actually go down here, like if we're going off of allegedly what this guy is saying here, allegedly, right? This guy is like trained up a network at all these guys, and all these guys are trying to start NFT projects, or they're admins and sort of in a lot of these Discords and stuff to make it seem like it's really popular. They're wash trending NFTs back and forth to make it look like there's volume. Yeah. They'll buy and sell Bored Ape yacht clubs back and forth to make it look like there's like a ton of volume, and then some dumbass buys it for $400,000, and then they're like, haha, I made $400,000. They need liquidity. Yep. So they even do this with Bored Ape Yacht Club and stuff. There's this guy. There's this post. I didn't save it, but there's this post where what they did is these two wallets were buying and selling Bored Apes, and it looked like there was a lot of volume. So then they're like, oh wow, there's volume. So some guy decided to buy. So they do it to kind of make it look like there's a lot of action, and then people are like, wow, you know, there's a lot of action here. You know what? I'm gonna buy here because I think this might be the low on it. They buy it there, and then basically, cool. You've helped me sell some of my 24 Bored Ape yachts I need to sell and stuff because there's no volume because no one's buying them right now because they want it cheaper than this. So people take a shot on it. Like I'd take a shot at a Bored Ape Yacht Club if it was like 15 G's or something, or like 60 G's, man, minimum.
Fucking ridiculous.
But like 400 grand, I'd rather buy my like Eye of the Tiger fucking Rolex or something right. More useful. Fucking no, first edition holographic Charizard 1999.
Hedge the bet.
PSA 10. That's what you buy and stuff. But they all look like scammers. The dude with the shirt off seems like the final boss of scammers. Who's the shirt with the shirt off? Oh, this with the Gucci bucket hat.
They were saying he looks very 5'11".
Yeah, and if you go into the posters, it goes into, I think they went into like 2-3 of these guys were like major scammers. Like a couple of them did like 1 million NFT scams here and there, and then a couple of these guys are just like fan dudes and stuff. But like this is a shit that goes down. This is why a lot of these guys fly to Dubai, no taxes, no nothing, and on top of that, what they do is they give up their citizenship of either Europe or America. They fly out here. Now they can't get in trouble for that stuff, and then they're just fucking like no taxes, and on top of that, rugging people.
Yep.
Not
bitch
great.
Shit.
Bitch shit. Yeah.
Literal bitch shit.
Like literally, be skeptical. Anyone under 24 that has a lot of money, be skeptical as fuck. How the fuck did you get that?
Fuck, I'm not even a millionaire yet. Fuck, come on, man.
Yeah, dude. Like it's just that weird sort of thing. Like it's outside of like if you made a really successful if someone made a successful project, right? Let's just say someone like Hayden Adams, right?
Yeah.
Made like total makes sense. He's got the biggest fucking DApp on Ethereum.
Yep.
Duh. Right? Imagine like, as an example, I made like the most biggest DApp in Pulse Chain, and like 2 years from now, the Pulse Chain's gigantic. Like, yeah, that's where you got his cash from. Or like, you made this, or you made that. Like, there's like receipts. There's a reason for it. There's a business or something. It makes sense, right? But like, you know, I mean, stripper index. Ask them, bro. Where's the NFT bros? They gone. They're not throwing money anymore. Like, it's, you know, yeah.
Okay, we got Atosh asking, do you like to track other whale wallets? What's the best way to find ones?
Well, if you go on Fatty, they have a lot of whale wallets in there, so it's a great way to start there. But you do it the old-fashioned way through Etherscan, and then from PulseScan sucks so bad, bro. So, God damn, I'm sorry, I can't even give. This is no daps on Richard. I'm sorry, bro. You need to get that shit better. That shit is trash, homie, basura. But it works better than it did in the beginning because it didn't work at all. But the Block Explorer is one thing we need to upgrade. Like I'm open criticism on that. Like it's bad, but it will get better over time. Our chain's been live for like 2 months and some change. Relax,
give it some break,
right? Now, yeah, it is that whole thing. And then on top of that, they're in the UE too. And they're all drinking and doing all dumb stuff. And then even a lot of people that live there too, they go on yachts to islands where they can drink and stuff. So they're all degenerates. Let's be for real. And then on top of that, like, I mean, I'm not dishing on someone who really does, like, they really believe in being Muslim or Christian or everything like that.
That's your own.
There's a lot of fake Muslims and Christians out here.
Yep.
A lot of fake Christians and Muslims. And a lot of people converting for other men, which is weird.
That's very homosexual.
I'm Catholic and I'm Catholic.
Staying Catholic.
Yeah.
Then we got MHX Boxing saying, no worries, the Arkham technology will track all the TL strammers wallets exposing their identity. And Unsuitable saying, if the UAE introduces new laws to combat that, they'll get kicked out of the country, no second chances.
That'd be awesome.
Right?
Maybe with the like a lashing or like a caning.
Partial hanging.
Not a partial hanging, but just tie them up and just whip their ass with a belt.
Okay.
Like some of these, like, but there's something another. A lot of these guys don't tell you too is like a lot of these dudes who like made this money. Like there's so many of these YouTubers is like, I made all this money. I made $40 million here. I made $20 million here. A lot of them actually had money already.
Yeah.
They're Silver Spoon and stuff like that. Some of them literally were poor. But they scammed their way to it and stuff. You don't find too many where like they made money the legitimate way, or they like generally did make a cool project, or like I could respect someone that made a project and it's like, bro, and like he was like, I made this money, I cashed out and stuff like that. I try to keep it alive and it just died, bro. Versus like the dude was like trying to keep it and he's like, bro, it stopped, it died.
Yeah.
And then even if that happened, usually these guys have the intelligence to not be on YouTube bragging about that they still have all this money because like their project died and they cashed out 20-30 million on top of their fucking users' heads. You know what I'm saying? Like
some fuck shit.
Yeah, some fuck shit, dude.
Okay, we got the Black Gentleman Geek. DCC looks like KCM is in its wave. 2, do you think it'll reach the 5,000 range in its wave? In wave 3 in this bull? What about Sleeping Dot?
Let me Dot Kusama, I feel like we really aren't going to do much until next cycle. I think me and Charlie have talked. I think we talked about this a couple days ago. Right now it's $23 right now for Kusama. I personally still have my position in Kusama stuff. I haven't bought any, but most of the supplies out right now. It's yielding still like 18, 22%. I think like 23% and stuff right now on the Fearless wallet. Still working. Let's take a look. Less than 90 days. I mean, it's getting pretty close. I mean, it's down 90. I mean, it can do some big moves and stuff. In terms of the 5,000, let's try to get back up to the
Right?
600. But it doesn't take much. Like once it pumps back up, it's going to be chilling at 100 and some change and stuff pretty soon and stuff. So I mean, we could probably see this above 100. They could do a nice 4x, but it's probably just going to keep in tandem with Ethereum gains and then have a little pump up moves. But Kusama does have a real ecosystem. They do have a real NFT network and stuff, and they actually have coins. And a lot of the coins on Kusama have matured where more of the supplies out. So now you can actually maybe get some real pumps on it. This is a cycle to see if Dodd and Kusama work. If they don't, they're fucking in the trash.
Yeah.
That's it. So this is the cycle for them. This is why I say after the cycle, this is where a lot of L1s die, or L0s die and stuff. So we'll answer one last question, Kyle. I'll say this one right here, right? So Vic, with hey DCC, are you putting any money into Doge?
Earlier,
I'm considering putting a little bit into Doge. Like I'm considering maybe getting another position, a small position back into Pepe on Ethereum, some Doge and some Shiba, and then just keeping it like that. That's it. Just the reason I probably have a bigger Doge position this time around, just because with all the stuff that's happened, the reason that how can I say this? Okay, the reason that I'm doing the a much larger investment into Dogecoin than I'm doing into Pepe or Shiba is just because I still have like a 20% original bag of like Pepe still, so I still have a decent bag of Pepe, but Dogecoin, with Elon rebranding Twitter from Twitter to X, is he's making it into a financial app.
Okay.
He's trying to buy a bank right now. He's going to add financial services and payments and stuff. So he's probably going to use Doge on a lot of that stuff. So it's kind of, he's going to be keep pumping the Doge bag. So over this bull market, because it's fucking Elon, and he talks about Doge. Doge is really not going to go to zero outside of Elon just completely abandoning it, or he gets sued over like having like big ass bags of Dogecoin, which of course he does on the low, right? So that's what's going on. So it's basically by buying Doge, I'm buying into the X pump narrative, which will happen this cycle. So yeah, I mean, having a little Doge is not dumb at all. And believe it or not, I think when Doge pumps really hard, it's going to actually probably pump Litecoin a little bit later on in the cycle, because all Doge that's created is given to Litecoin miners. People don't know that shit. So when the halving's happening, but you still all the inflation in Doge is being given to Litecoin miners, because it's when you're a Litecoin miner, you gain Litecoin and Dogecoin. So there's actually starting to be a lot of like Litecoin, Dogecoin whales. So maybe they might pump their own coins or something like that. But that's kind of what's going on there. But thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I will see you guys Tuesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And Crypto Mindset Meetup, you guys. Definitely go to it right now, man. It's next week. If you can make it out, please make it out. We still have plenty of tickets right now for the event. We still have plenty of tickets to the event and stuff like that. And can't wait to see you guys. We have over 100+ people coming. Join up. You'll get into the secret Discord, secret Telegram chat, and it's going to be lit, you guys.
Fuck yeah.
We're protecting the innocent.
We got to make those shirts.
So see you guys. Peace.